Alright. Welcome, chat. Hello, and welcome back. Welcome back. Arknights Endfield. The continuation of where we left off yesterday, where we will be doing Mifu's story today, instead of Mifu's. And doing another character arc and trying to get some more orbitals from it. And then the next episode after this one, for tomorrow, will be the main story. Where we start kind of going towards the north and things like that. Maybe doing some side stuff if we get a chance, but most of it's going to be main story the next day. So we're going to start with Mifu's today and hopefully get all of it done. Then we're going to jump to Power World later. I'm going to do a little in-between, depending on when we end and what's going on. Probably get some take a quick break in between, and then we go to Power World later. So, welcome back to Arknights. The letters loaded for our daily login. Turns loads. What if it's have the same crazy cutscene, or is it going to be a normal login now? It was pretty insane, that login they had yesterday. My face is a little red on that side. No, this is normal. Is that basics though? If that's basics, then that's kind of awesome. It'll help me push towards getting a basic roll. Yeah, it is basics. Nice. And then we get this infield looking sword on the next one, which main attribute, arts intensity, assault vision of tomorrow. When entering battle, the entire team gains the Dream Striving buff that grants damage plus 5%, arts intensity plus 10, defense plus 3% for 3 seconds. When Dream Striving ends, the wielder restores the entire team for 122 HP. Wow. That's interesting. Wonder who that's meant for. Because I know Arcane herself is an arts unit. It's not a sword, so I wonder if I could give that to Chen. Or I don't know if it'd be better than what she's got, though. To be fair. Alright, nice. And then we got one more login to get some more tickets there. It won't be a full 10, I don't think. Let me see. What is that going to be? Put us to? Oh, yes, it will. It'll be a full 10. Tomorrow. So tomorrow will be our first, I think, roll attempt that we're going to try for the Eagles landing as well. We'll have to see. Because I also want to save up and do, now that we're at 8 over here, I want to try to get 2 more if I can somehow this week to do a basic pool as well to get some more quota and stuff. And some more arsenal tickets, obviously. But welcome back, Jack. Let's go to the Acquisition Center. I gotta change my controls back. Is a Proto Prism? Yeah. Don't really need those. I have 200 some of those. 400 some of that. Right, this is the one that we need. And these especially, the cast eyes, which I need to grind out some more at some point. Oh yeah, this is the scratch. Whoa, okay, what? Okay, that's... Did I just get lucky, or is that supposed to happen like that? What? Like 80, 80, 80, 80. That's 160 all around. That's an 800. Wow. Wow. That is pretty intense. Oh yeah. What's left in points? Oh yeah, I don't think we did her combat drills. Wait, crate contains max artificial gear. Hold on. Let's do her drill, our character drill. We haven't done that yet. Let's show that off. Then we'll go do Mifu's story. Oh. I gotta wait till it loads. Look at this team. Of course this team is what she has. This is the team I was gonna give her. Well, except for Akikiri. Arcane is a caster who deals nature damage and has switchable skill types. When Array Arcane Intelligence skill type is active, she can cast combo skills more frequently and deal massive damage. When Array Arcane Will skill type is active, she can use her combo skill to apply arts inflictions of any element. That is insane. Arcane's battle skill applies nature infliction, pulls in enemies near the target, and deals nature damage. Arcane's combo skill is triggered when an arts infliction is applied on an enemy. Why do I see three stacks? Or is that three enemies? That's three enemies. I was like, what the fuck? The combo skill applies arts inflictions of the same element. Nature susceptibility, cryo susceptibility to said enemy, and targets nearby, and also applies imprisonment debuff on the said enemy. An enemy under imprisonment will experience a slow flow of time. When imprisonment ends, Arcane's tactical doubles will attack the said enemy and deal explosion damage. I'm definitely going to need to practice with her when we get her, but yeah, look at that. She's literally an RX Eagle. She's fighting like New Gundam, but with those funnels, man. Mega beam cannon. Yeah, that was literally the same attack, bro. Arcane ultimate description. Arcane creates Gloom Purger Array that deals nature damage against enemies with arts inflictions in the array's area of effect. The array applies another. Welcome, sup, y'all. What did you think? I mean, I thought the trailer was amazing. Also, welcome, Tamkin. I mean, I can see or I heard some of the lines in it that sound like maybe what we heard could be partially true. But I think people are just trying to. I don't know. I think in this situation, I think this is a troll situation. I think this is a situation where Doom is trying to be caught in the crossfire by a bunch of people who are trying to ruin its success. Because I think it's going to be amazing. Plus, that Gambit fight with Shang-Chi looked amazing in the background. Like, that was something I wasn't expecting. Like, that fight looked dope. They showed so many things, and and Mystique fighting Widow's sister. I forget her name. Bruh. Like that was, I don't know, that seemed really, really dope. Plus, that was the Thunderbolts they were fighting. So my brain kind of goes, okay, the Thunderbolts are kind of on the fringe when it comes to good versus bad. It's like because technically that crew does have Deadpool on it, not in that situation, but technically normally would have Deadpool on it. So I'm like, I don't know. I think this movie's gonna be good. And that scene where Thor's fighting Doom and he tries to strike Doom and Doom literally what like does like freaking Trunks did to or no Frieza did to Trunks or whatever it was when Trunks was trying to slash Frieza and Frieza just uses his finger to block the sword. I was like I was like that's how Doom should be. That's how proper strength Doom should feel. Scary BS, man. But then it's like I think it's gonna be I think the movie's gonna be fantastic. And then at the end when Cap shows up with to Thor and like basically, sup, bro, long time no see. And Thor's like, no, that's impossible. You're supposed to be gone. And he just takes Mjolnir from him because he's more worthy technically than Thor has been lately. So it's like, bro. I'm like, I think that they've got something. I think this is going to be a good movie. I think right now what we've heard, what we were hearing, is trolls trying to break this movie's success. And with everything going on, if this movie has what I think going on in it, I think it's a certain group trying to hurt this movie because they're mad that they're losing on every other media front. I do. I think this is revenge plotting is what this is. I think that unlike the previous Marvel movies who did kind of play the problem card and give in to a certain, and it could be that same community doing this too. I don't want to get too much into it, but the fact that it looks like Marvel is removing certain woke behaviors, I think that it's that community trying to get back at it and trying to ruin Doom's success. I do. I don't think it's any actual comic book fans who are complaining about this because like I said to you, Tam King, if you're a true fan of the comic book, you'll know where this takes place and what this is being based on, and and they shouldn't have no problems with that. I don't think this has anything to do with comic book fans. I think this is people pretending to be comic book fans who are trying to ruin the success of this movie. I'm going to be supporting it because it looks fantastic. What about Doom literally taking all of Thor's might with just two? I know that was so fantastic. I immediately felt like that scene with Frieza blocking Trunks' sword and Super Saiyan like it was nothing. Or no, it was Goku, not Frieza. Sorry, Goku did that. Goku was like ding, 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 just blocking all the hits like it was like he was like just like a Sunday afternoon. Made me laugh so hard. I was like, yes. Yeah, say I think they're gonna kill off pretty much everyone so they can reboot the cast for future movies. I think that is partially part of this. I do agree with you on that. That I do think some of that is most likely gonna happen. I think the ones who are gonna survive it are gonna be X-Men, the Fantastic Four to a certain extent. I actually think they might even die too, to be fair, because he was also showing that I think even Black Panther's sister, who's currently Black Panther, I think she's gonna die in that scene. Remember that scene where he said all of our friends have fought and died in battles that have claimed their life, and it shows her and I forget his name, like surrounded by Mandalore's units and army, and they're like, I doubt they're gonna fight all the way through that on their just the two of them. So I do think we're going to see some changing of the guard. But once again, if you know the backstory of Battle World, this is perfectly kind of in line with every bad thing that happened in that universe. So I think what we're going to see is, and I've called it, even though I've called part of this already when we were talking about this, even though it hasn't shown it yet. I do think with all the references and where Loki was holding the TVA card and all that, I think that we're gonna see like most of the Avengers are definitely gonna die. I'm gonna say it out loud. I think 90% of the Avengers are gonna die, and it's like, but to be replaced by the young Avengers, their children, Cap's child, um, Thor's kid, and things like that. Because I think this is a good way to set up for the young Avengers. You could go to the Midnight Suns with this, because I do think Gambit and the X-Men are going to survive this to create new X-Men. Now, I don't think Charles Xavier and Magneto are going to get through this. I think they're going to die, but you'll see Cyclops survive. You'll probably see Gambit survive, and some of the others. Mystique probably is going to come back because the new actor for Mystique looks badass. I think that's definitely a big take that we're going to see. She's going to make it through this. Maybe even she's going to kill what Black Widow's sister possibly. I don't know. I don't know who's going to win that fight. But I do think that what's it called is going to be pretty heavy. Now, I didn't see Wolverine or Deadpool, so I think part of what we saw in that thing we talked about that might not be true. Like, if anything, yeah, I could see Deadpool and Wolverine helping the X Men kill the Thunderbolts and Shang-Chi, because who Shang-Chi is related to as well also has a little bit of backstory with Wolverine in another universe. So I don't know. I think the Deadpool and Wolverine thing was a bit of a fake out. I think they were like we talked about. I think they were using facts to create a fake narrative. But it does seem like the Thunderbolts are definitely trying to destroy the X Men's universe, and they might be drawn into this somehow and be destroyed. But and Shang Chi along with it. But we'll see how that goes. That I can't call either way because I don't know enough on that one. But I do think, once again, part of what was leaked was true, but I think there was also, if this is having to do with previous management being kicked out of the movie industry on the Marvel side of things to ensure the same thing doesn't happen to Marvel that happened to Star Wars, because they need to avoid that. They need to avoid what happened with Star Wars happening to Marvel. And I think with whatever's happening in this movie is going to help them avoid that completely. Because I do think, as much as the previous stuff, other than the Avengers themselves, I do think the previous stuff that was being built was going to ruin Marvel. Even sadly, Black Panther's storyline that was being set up without T'Challa. So I think even that's, in a way, you could argue them kind of removing the, not just the Avengers, because obviously having to pay those actors is quite expensive to keep having to do Avengers movies over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, is also not good for them either. So them, plus I think some of the more certain storylines that were designed are seem to be being targeted by the new guard, which I don't think is coincidence. So it's very interesting to see how they're doing that. I bet that when Thor dies to Doom, I mean, maybe we saw. I don't know if he'll die to Doom in that scene, but who knows? We'll see how that goes. Because I think Cap is going to fight Doom. I think the final act of Cap's life is going to be him versus Doom. Because we still haven't seen Tony yet, unless they're keeping him deep under wraps. Unless he's going to come out at the end and do something that's going to reset everything, stop Doom, but it's going to have to remove the Avengers temporarily from the timeline or replace them with the new ones, like the young Avengers. Like I said, they're children. I, it's definitely leaning in that direction. But yeah, there's rumors the next movie will have something reboot the universe, but all the heroes will be different people, new cast. I don't know about rumors of rebooting the universe completely, because I still don't think new cast is going to be acceptable. I think a lot of people are still going to be really hamstringing on that, even if it's younger versions of them, other than the X-Men, because they're not as popular right now, other than Logan. Logan specifically would be difficult, but I don't know. I'm still leery on those rumors with the reboot of the universe thing, because I think they're more trying to change the guard to new guards like Young Avengers and things like that. And I don't mean Young Avengers as in young Captain America. I mean that Captain's child, the Captain's son or daughter or whatever it is, will be the new Captain America. Um, could be even Captain Britain. I doubt that, but it'll probably be a new version of Cap, but not be Cap. It'll be his kid. And same thing with Thor, with his him raising Kilgore, or not Kilgore. What was his name? The one who destroyed the gods, who tried to destroy the gods, and he adopted his daughter. I think she'll replace Thor as the young Thor, and she'll probably end up wielding a sword instead of a hammer. Maybe she'll have Mjolnir or the axe in the beginning, but I have a feeling hers, much like the anime that's based on the Young Avengers, she'll have a sword instead. There's a lot of replacements. Then of course Peter will replace Tony, aka Spidey. That's why I think Brand New Day is so important to his career and to what's going to be for Spidey's side of things, because Spidey was the leader of the Young Avengers. He was their mentor and teacher. along with Hulk. But we'll see what happens with Hulk in Brand New Day. Because Hulk's actor is still technically a newer actor and still not as famous as the other Avengers, so I could see him sticking around. With depending on what since I haven't seen Brand New Day yet and haven't seen what they're going to do with that yet, that's why I'm going to see it the moment I can and see what happens to Hulk in that movie to see how that plays out. I know Spidey will probably stick around, but I do think we're not going to see a reboot. And what I mean by reboot is like, oh, Captain America in the young days, Tony Stark in the young days. I don't think we're going to see that. I think we're going to see things replaced entirely. And that the young Avengers will be their new replacement in this new universe, but it won't be like Tony Stark Iron Man. It won't be what's his name that plays Captain America. It'll be their children or their apprentices. That's why I say apprentices, because Tony didn't get to have a kid, even though it should have been Ironheart. But anyways, instead of what they did with Ironheart. But either way, because there was a scene where it shows Tony's child in the original funeral, but I have a feeling that's going to get retconned, and Peter's going to be the new quote unquote Iron Spider, Iron Man, Avengers leader. And so it's like, and things like that. And then, of course, the X-Men will get their brand new stage to sit upon in the new universe and the new setup. Because I do think a reboot is coming, and I'm still calling it. It's either going to be Loki or we're going to see a surprise visit by the one above all, who's the only one who could technically, besides Loki in his current position at TVA, could reset the entire timeline completely, because he's the one above everything. All the universes are there because of him, because of what he represents. But we'll see if they go that hard in the paint with that. I have a feeling it's going to be Loki rather than the one above all, but we'll see. I want to see Jim Carrey play Iron Man. That would be funny. But yeah, I think that's where they're going with it, with the Doomsday thing. But I think the movie's going to be good either way. I think that everything we saw was people trying to hurt it. Because there were certain things that were true, but I also saw a lot of things that proved what they said not true. So it's like it was like a 50-50, and a lot of those like those hashtags somewhat leaks and people creating like fake versions of things will try to take half of what's true and mix it what's not true to make it seem more legit. But I do think the core concept though of the leak that we talked about could have been true. Of them of certain groups turning bad completely and fighting other groups and things like that. But that is literally the core essential universe that Battle World was born from. Heroes versus heroes that no longer are heroes. Heroes becoming villains. Things like that. So I'm very, very interested to see where this is going to go. But I think it's going to be good. I think the movie itself looks really good. But we'll see. Only time will tell on that one. But I was impressed by the trailer. I will say that. Trailers don't mean everything, but I was still like, okay. It's not exactly what I thought when I was going to see this. And it's like, or at least as far as what we heard. So that's like, I'm glad to see that they're being smart about this now. I do think Disney, Marvel Studios is not fully, it is owned by Disney. Let me rephrase how I'm saying this. It's its own entity that Disney does allow to kind of have its own reign to a certain extent. Not fully at sometimes, but I do think Disney has learned finally from their mistake. I think Star Wars hurt them. I think Star Wars taught Disney a lot of lessons that they don't need to be doing in their other franchises. At least I hope going forward. Now, some movies were already in production. Like this is not a Marvel movie or a Star Wars movie, like the Moana movie and all that. I do think some of those movies are still going to suffer because they were made before some of this stuff really happened, and so they probably are already kind of in. It's either they cancel them or just release them and let them be what they're going to be. And that's always a 50-50 chance whether you should do that or should not. Depends on the size of the franchise. With the Moana movie, I think they should just let it happen. If it's already busted, just let it be. Since it's a more of a kid movie, I think it'll suffer far less problems than like something like Star Wars did or Marvel could suffer. It's like they're not on the same, what do you call it? They're not on the same playing field. Even though it's still going to hurt the movie on some of the things they've done, it's not going to be nowhere near as drastic as, like, I'm going to say it nicely, a woke Spider-Man or a woke Tony and things like that, wearing a rainbow armor and things like that. It's like, that's what they need to avoid going back towards, because we're at that point, we need to go away from that for a while. Especially since, I'm not going to get into this, but so many other political things I've heard just recently that are happening on the blue boy side of things here in my country. Not that it surprises me, because the blue side of the politics here in my country where I live in the U.S. has been broken for a while and problematic for far too long. Um, and it's only getting slightly worse from what I can tell. So I do think that, like, when it comes to some of the politics that seeped into certain things too much and things like that, I think a lot of, like, Hollywood and a lot of certain movies need to go away from it for a while and ignore the shit out of it. And and get away from some of these movements and things like that, because they've been poisoned by too many bad actors, is the nice way to put it. So and I'm hoping Disney has learned that lesson with their larger IPs. But I guess we'll see. Imagine Jim Carrey and Ryan Reynolds riffing off of each other. I mean, that would be fun. I'm not gonna lie, that'd be the funniest. Even though he wouldn't be, sadly, too good of an Iron Man. Although I say that, it depends on how serious Jim could play that. Could he be a see body wise? I don't think he could be Tony Stark, because Tony Stark is a mixed martial arts artist and very fit, unless he really trained, and also his age, Jim Carrey's age, could be Iron Man. But from this the like personality perspective, I think he could pull off a cool Tony, and seeing him and Ryan in the same room would definitely kill everyone's brain. Like your brain would melt between those two riffing off each other completely. I agree with that, Tam King. At least from the comedy perspective, goodness, your brain would be gone after the end of that. Like, I would love to see that. Even if it was in a different movie, goodness, would I love to see Ryan Reynolds and Jim Carrey in the same movie. That would destroy me. In a good way. That would utterly destroy me. Like, that would be hilarious. Now that Marvel have the rights to all their original characters back except Spider-Man. I mean, even though that we say they don't have the rights to Spider-Man, I'll say it again. Sony may have the rights to Spider-Man, but they don't have the right to decide anything anymore. They're too small. And what I mean by that is, all it takes is one snap of the finger and the right lawyer, and Disney could take all of that from Sony. Sony has no control. They may have the rights to Spider-Man, but it's only because Disney allows it at this point. Like, and what I mean by allows is doesn't lay that the logistical slash legal hammer on them. Because really, really, if Disney wanted slash Marvel wanted to, they could take Spider-Man from Sony overnight. And it's like, so Sony, even though they have the rights, don't really have the rights. If you get my drift, meaning they don't have the power to really force Disney to do anything. So Disney slash Marvel would tank them overnight if they really wanted to. Especially since right now the only successful IP for Sony for Spider-Man is their game and a Marvel Studio Spider-Man. Their other Spider-Man, which was Tobey Maguire and all of them, failed. They did not do as good as what Marvel has done with him. So really realistically, Spider-Man is also technically unofficially owned by Marvel and Disney again as well. Just not legally. But once again, that could easily change if that were no, trust me, it's true, Tam King. It's very true. The only reason why Disney doesn't lay down the hammer on them is because they make money pseudo off of them from their games. Because I did look that up. They do make money off of Sony when it comes to their games. And there's a reason why Tom Holland, or that's the right one, right? Yeah, Tom Holland Spider-Man is the moneymaker, and Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield failed them. Like, if you look at the money grossed by Tom Holland since he joined the MCU as Spider-Man, it's quadruple the amount of the other two. It's like Sony knows they're on a teeter-totter. Plus everything else that's happened to Sony as well. Sony doesn't have nowhere near the firepower to fight anyone anymore. They're losing everything. Both them and Nintendo are losing everything. So really to be fair, I think the only reason why Sony doesn't lose the rights is because they play nice with Disney. If they started going against them, Disney would take it from them, and Sony would lose it all. It's the same thing with like the Pokemon thing with Nintendo and everything else. Nothing is fully set in stone because all it is based on money at the end of the day. What makes money? And because Disney makes more money than Sony does overall with Spider-Man, it's like that means that technically Disney would win that fight overnight. But right now, because once again Sony plays nice with them, this does not happen. But the moment Sony ever bites the hand that feeds, Disney will slam them to the ground and ruin them. There's no such thing as Sony being big enough to fight Disney. It'll never happen. Like I said, Disney's being polite when it comes to Spider-Man. Trust me, man, if they had any way to forcibly take Spider-Man back, they would have done it. These corps are ruthless. No, because once again, it's all about money, Tim King. It's not about being ruthless. Sony still makes them money, so there's no reason to hurt them. It's all about money. It has nothing to do about being ruthless. The ruthlessness happens when you stop making money. Right now, Sony makes money in this conjecture and alliance between Disney and them. And their games still make money. Because here's the thing people don't realize. Because the Marvel stamp is on the Spider-Man games, it technically still makes Marvel and Disney money. Maybe not as much as Sony overall, but it still does. So right now, it's a safe situation for Sony. But if Sony ever fails them, they will lose Spider-Man. They lost all the others because you got to remember, all of these other franchises also used to belong to Sony at one point. Now they're in Marvel. Because why? Because they weren't making money. Disney said, if you aren't going to do something good with this and you aren't going to make money for us with this, we're taking this shit back. There is no such thing as, oh, we have it, it's ours now, you'll never get it back. And we'll always fight you and defeat you. If Sony was that powerful, they wouldn't be losing so many lawsuits in other places that are much smaller right now. Trust me when I say, if the mouse wanted the spider would be it. And it's like, it's just playing nice with them. Let's see. Already read that. Creates an AoE, same effect. Oh, my control went out. Stack the same element. Hold on, I gotta read this again because I forgot what it said it did. I kind of forgot her moveset already because we were talking. Arcane creates a Gloom Purger. Whoops. Gloom Purger array that deals nature damage against enemies with art inflictions in the array's AoE. The array applies another arts infliction stack of the same element. Whoops. Oh, Jesus, that scrolled down way too fast. When hitting an enemy with Gloom Purger array with a finisher or final strike performed by the controlled operator, the Gloom Purger array unleashes a cluster strike that deals area damage to said enemy. This effect triggers 2 times. I see why she can do leak damage now. After triggering Cluster Strike 2 times, the ultimate is switched to Gloom Purge Arcana, deals nature damage to enemies within large AoE. Wow. It's going to take me a minute to learn her. But to be fair, I won't really truly be able to practice with her until we have her on the team. And see, Arcane can wait. Arcane can apply a corrosion as well for extended periods of time, so that the entire team can deal more damage. So wait a minute. That means that's why Snake Girl works with her too. Holy crud! That's why you can make a nature corrosion team finally. Array Arcane Intelligence skill type Arcane caster scum. I can't read today. Combo skill and battle skill frequently to deal massive damage. Array Arcane Will skill type can apply arts infliction of various elements accordingly to boost the team. Bro. So that's why Farseer meant she has an attack version and a support version. And each one is different elemental supports. The attack version is more fire and nature combination. The support version sounds like it's more art, more nature and corrosion. That's and probably other elements, because she can apparently go on almost anyone's team. Like she can help lightning, she can help all of them, just because of the will version. Because the way the will version works, because it can do various elements, not just one. That's insane. Use Arcane's battle skill to pull enemies in. Okay. Bro! Bro! That damage is stupid! What? Bro! Bro, she is scary as...
Here I command the air.
Oh, bro. And this is the team I have. This is the fire team I want to put her on. Bro! We have a serious situation on our hands there. This is why I'm getting her. There's no way I'm not, bro.
Strike them.
She can do it again! Mega Beam Cannon! Alright, unleash your strength! I'm getting hit because I'm getting so distracted, I'm not dodging. Oh, I didn't do that. I did it again. Hold on. I hate when I do that. I'm scared. Alright. That damage is absolutely stupid. And if I had someone other than Akiri, which would be I forget who I wanted, I'd be scary. The combo would be even better. Bro. Yeah, alright. we definitely getting hurt. Did Arknights add catching monsters with balls? If not, then man. If I can't throw balls at folks in GTA 6, it's a nobody. See, I think, you know what would be funny if it turns out Power Worlds is the reason why GTA 6 fails and it's not even anything else? Like, ignoring everything else, right, that's happened with GTA technically overall, right? Right? Ignore all of that. Nah, it got killed by a bunch of POW catching a POW catching game. Bro, I kind of want this to be a thing. Especially with the way GTA's been kind of going now too, sadly. I'm very sad about what I'm hearing about that right now, but, let Power World destroy it all. Just let Power World out upon the world and let it be the apocalypse of all these other companies. Oh, man. And with how many people are streaming it and how many people are playing it overall, constantly right now, it's always 500,000. And on peak days, it is 1,000,000 people. This is just on Steam, by the way. That's Steam alone. That's not including PlayStation and any of the other consoles it's on. You can imagine the numbers that are being rang up right now. That game is now the new phenomenon right now. It is what, I'll say it again, it is what Pokemon used to be. Hate to say that, but that was their own fault. It is what it used to be, especially when Pokemon was back in its heyday. That thing is a freaking Titan now. And it's only getting bigger. That world is going to take over the world. But yeah, dang, man. But you're right. I mean, I was already not gonna buy GTA 6, but yeah, if they can't let me capture monsters, I definitely buy. Or capture some of the people, maybe certain ones. You're going to the mines. Get it? You get it. But anyway. Nice, I got some levels already on my pass. Cool, cool. Making more rules. Alright, time to go do Mifu's character arc. It's up here somewhere. There it is. I gotta go to the main pillar office. Apparently she's inside the main pillar. We'll be talking to Mifu with Mifu. The paradox has begun. Actually, the cutscene will trigger first, so it'll be a little bit more, you know. A short while ago at the main pillar office. Who was that? Who was that? What does
Mifu sounds
look
worried.
like right now?
I better go check it out.
I'm scared because it kind of.
该死，还是晚了一步。
Oh, she said it in her native language. Damn it, I'm too late. What happened?
Boss has gone missing.
Missing? How?
The only clue is this letter.
10 years past, Chimbo's stockade bloodhead still stays. A star forged in his blood demands an end steeped in it. We present the first cup of vengeance to our foe in the main pillar. The traitor's sip shall come next. In the Striker's Grove, all scores shall meet their days. Our fifth know no regret. To live or die as the river's ways.
Rainbow Stockade, what does that mean?
They want to avenge what happened at the stockade a decade ago. And settle all scores in the Straggler's Grove.
I thought Ting Ting got her stockaders in line. How?
That's why I only contacted you. No one left in the stockade has the skill for this. Even stranger, there's no sign of a struggle here.
What should we do now?
In the Straggler's Grove, all scores shall meet their days. They will regret it. Let's go find boss.
You don't want those fists clenched up on you, coming up on you, man. The Straggler's Grove. Could this be a trap?
A trap, yes. But also a chance.
I'll go with you. A little early start. Early? What you mean early? I started at 12:30. Now technically I was talking to Tam King for about 30 minutes. When we were talking about Marvel and stuff. And also how Power World is going to destroy GTA 6. Let's read this. A stack of documents that include a few signed letters of informed consent, letters of delegation, and a report of evaluating risks from some experiments. Feng Yi left some comments at the last page of the report. Two can look out for each other, yet both will bear the same risks. The Zeronite Nexus has been improved. I'll make sure Wu Ling is safe. Tianxi's Bureau of Thunder Arts. Core Principles and Practical Applications. Zeronite Production Methods, Phase 2. Iteration Report. Watchguard Weapon Upgrade Plan. Chubby Lung Design Draft. Various files sit on the desk. I don't want to hit that one yet. The wide desk is covered in all sorts of things. Files, books, a mug, and a little cloth staff by the edge. Every item hints at the owner's tireless, round-the-clock dedication. Let's go read the thing on the other side. Make sure we've read all this, and then we'll read what's actually on the table. Because it wants me to talk to Mifu, but I want to read what that is first. A bamboo gourd filled with the year's new tea of Wu Ling. Oh, that's the one we drank out of. Letter in the bamboo segment. 10 years past, Wingbow Stockade blood debt still stands. A start forged in blood demands an end steeped in it. We present the first cup of vengeance to our foe. This is what we heard earlier. In the main pillar, the traitor's ship shall come next. In the straggler's grove, all scores shall meet their days. Our frists know no regret. To live or die is the river's way. Alright, let's talk to Mifu. Inman, found any leads? Jiangxi Zhuang, how could anyone abduct her? I agree. Nobody can touch the boss. Especially not the stockaders. But we must face the truth. We can't get in touch with the boss. We also have the letter. Maybe they threatened the boss with the Wu Lingers, or something she cares about. Are there anti-Wu Ling extremists left in the stockade? I did not receive any reports about them. Little Kitty handled the strongest Ruan Yi loyalists for us. Furthermore, both Neferif and her bone crushers have been eliminated. I can't think of anyone who has the audacity to do this. Who wrote the letter? I only know one stockader who can write like this. He should be making a living outside Wu Ling. I'm the watchguard captain, yet I heard nothing of his return. Something is not right. Alright, I'm good, let's go. Alright, Inman. You see, we all know how powerful the leak is. Ain't no way it was without a struggle. I mean, she's right, though. What if they threatened her? I mean, I don't know yet because I haven't seen this yet. You probably have. But it's like they could have also threatened to hurt something she cares about. Because in that situation, she probably would go along willingly because she doesn't want others to be hurt. Now, of course, if they were trying to just directly attack her and threaten her, she'd just turn them into a pile of ashes. But it's like... But because we know how strong she is, so definitely wasn't a direct threat. Had to have been a
Almost
like
there.
On something else, or a deal made somewhere, perhaps.
Nobody inside is weak. We are in for a tough fight.
Let's move. We've got to save her. All right. Well, I mean, she's already on my team with Inman. I already know how this works. It's actually a pretty good combo because I'm already kind of acquainted with it. Now, not having the others to build up the chain is not going to be as easy, but...
There's something over there.
I like how the grove is being manipulated again, even though we've already opened all this.
Quit hiding! Come out now!
Mission bonus. The Administrator and Mifu are eager to save the VIP. From battles of this story mission, the controlled operator's final strike will... Oh! Oh! Oh, so they gave me a special modification so she can do her whole combo just by herself right now. Wow, that's scary. Mifu's battle skill, yeah, we already know how she works. Mifu's combo skill struggle with, yeah, we already know how it works. Come on, let's rock! Although she does so much damage, I almost don't need it. Oh, okay, guys. Stop intimidating.
Watch close! This is a move that took them from!
Don't make me laugh. How does those geezers to come out if they dare? Let's rumble. No escape. Stand down.
Oh.
Must. I knew it was you.
What's she just about to say?
Too good to call us master now, eh? Well, look at you, our finest disciple. You've really
Oh.
grown.
Whoa!
Your moves look so much sharper.
Come here. Let me have a closer look.
Oh, wow. Mifu had some friends.
How is Wu treating you? Settling in all right?
Oh, wow.
Looks like you've been eating well.
Save it. Why are you back? Where's Tian Shizhuang?
After a decade apart, is this the welcome you give your masters?
Oh, wow.
Have you forgotten why we were forced to leave in the first place? Now, we're just here to settle some old accounts.
That belongs to Schwang.
Don't worry. She's still alive.
Why are you targeting her? If it weren't for her, the stockade would have been gone for good.
Why? You really are loyal to her, aren't you? Do you even remember the oath you took back then?
I came to you as your disciple, swearing to honor the stockade's fighting arts and take on Wu Ling.
And now?
That's all behind me. Now, I'm with Wu Ling.
So, you betrayed your oath. You betrayed us. Lady Mi Fu, captain of the Wu Ling Watch.
Masters! We can talk about this. But if anything happens to her, it could spell the end for the stockade.
Talk. Don't underestimate your masters. We know the stockade is small, but that doesn't mean we bow to Wu-Ling. We can release her on one simple condition. We settle this, Stargate Blade. Come to the arena tomorrow. If we win, you crawl back to the stockade and fulfill your oath. As for that Shuang, we'll deal with her as we see fit. If you win, we will let her walk free.
This isn't fair for me, Fu. What are you getting out of this?
A loud-mouthed one, huh? Fine. Then you're in too. Make sure to bring this one along tomorrow.
Enough! My actions are mine alone. Leave the others out of it.
Let this be a lesson on speaking out of turn. Or have you grown so arrogant that you question your master on matters of discipline?
You...
Lost for words? Good. Prepare yourself and take what's coming.
Damn. See what I mean by Rodney didn't even get the best of the stockade on his side? Apparently not. Holy crud. They're lucky Arcane is currently out of commission. That's very true. She probably would body, after what I did in the character trial earlier with her, she'd body all of these guys. She'd just mega beam particle cannon this entire bamboo forest.
Where should we go next?
Talk to me.
I didn't think they were coming after me.
Are they really your
Yes.
masters?
They are the 3 masters of Qinghua Stockade. Their martial skills are beyond measures. They raised me and taught me how to fight. I was their very first disciple. They were the ones who had me swear to take on Wu Ling.
No wonder they think you betrayed them.
Edmund, can you keep this between us? I know. It's absurd that a crisis like this has to be settled in an arena. Especially when it involves the most important person in Wu Ling.
Yeah, because you know what? See, maybe she does know. Maybe, I mean, let's say this is Arcane's healed up and she's technically out there somewhere. You know that means Mifu's considering that in the back of her head right now. I mean, she knew if Arcane knew this was happening. Yeah, this place would be obliterated.
But if word gets out there, everything you, the boss, and the little kid it did before
Would be
have
done
been
for nothing. Yeah. The Eagle
I
would
can
land
only
with
repay
the
old
mighty
debts by
force
facing
of
them
an
head-on.
RX unit. and take out all the suckers in sight. Oh man.
Sorry for dragging you into this. I never thought I'd have to fight all 3 of them someday.
I'll fight this through with you.
Thanks, Edmund. Come with me. There's a place I want to show you first. I never expected they'd come back. 10 years ago, they got caught up in the clash between Qinghua Stockade and Wu Ling. To end everything, they chose to exile themselves. Before living, they made me swear at the ancestral spring. I would train with all my heart, and one day face Wu Ling and reclaim what was lost. I really thought that chapter was closed. We're almost there. My old training spot.
Oh.
This is the place. I used to lock myself away here before every fight.
Huh. Wow. So she's also the Ip Man of our
I'm
team.
not sure if I can win
Or Ip
tomorrow.
Lady. Interesting. So that explains a lot. So that explains her martial arts skill and her fist power. How strong are they really? I mean, individually, she
Master,
could probably beat them.
her movements are fast and unpredictable. It's hard for anyone to get close to her. Senior Master. You can tell just from his posture that his strength is unmatched. As for Grandmaster, he's the strongest and strictest. He taught me the most.
Oh, wow. Looks like he has some
Besides,
sort of water power. Wow, so
no one has
his
ever
ability is
defeated
similar
him.
to what Tank's like, but Tank's is not as good. Do they really hate Tian Chi Wong and Wu Ling that much?
For some people, the grudges between the stockade and Wuling run too deep. They can't simply let it go. Over the years, I have changed, but they haven't. If anything, their desire for revenge has probably grown even stronger.
Then we have no choice but to fight.
Yeah, time's running out. Emin, spar with me for a bit.
That's a scary prospect. Alright, sure. Actually, does Inman know? Oh! It turns out, yeah! Bro! Inman is definitely something very different. The fact that bro knows actual martial arts as well, and we didn't even know that. Actually, technically, she's the strongest character in the game currently. Arcane is the highest DPS in the game, by the way. From the smack of for over 100. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't as good with her combo yet. But you should have seen the character trial. Like, other than me not dodging and getting hit because I wasn't paying attention. But what's crazy is, unlike Vampire Boy, she powers through the hits. Meaning, I almost didn't know I was actually losing health because she just kept attacking, and it was ridiculous. And her ability and the way she can chain stuff together, bro, she triggered my concept of the entire team it gave her, which was Wolfguard, Surtur, and Akagiri, which I'll change to someone else, obviously. But that alone just makes me go, bro, if she was on my team, my fire and my physical would be my strongest, which she's going to be. We are going to get the Eagle to land and get her weapon. If not by free rolls for the weapon, but, next month if I have to. So, I will pay for it at the beginning of next month. Alright, we should
The arena is out in the lake. We will have to take a bamboo raft at the station.
How would support Arcane? I can't even wait to see what the DPS was like then. The arena isn't in Queen Bow Stockade?
It's a place only martial practitioners go. Most stockaders don't even know where it is.
Huh?
Even I would have forgotten this place if those old geezers hadn't shown up. Okay, no more talk.
It
Let's
does
go.
show, like you said, how little Ron Yi actually knew. I bet you the reason why they didn't join him is because of his involvement with the Bone Crushers. If it hadn't been for the Bone Crushers, I wonder if they would have actually helped Ron Yi. Something tells me, yes. Why is it? Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Whoa, that freaked me out for a second. Go to the ferry point. Ask Mifu about the pass. Where's the ferry point? Hold on, is it marked? It acted a little weird right there. Wait, conflicts with another story. Why? What is it conflicting with? Oh, there we go. That was weird. Ask me through about the past optional. Yeah, right here. Wrong button. What is it? Got more questions for me. Why did your masters decide to exile themselves? They felt responsible for the death of Ron Yi's father. So yeah. So if Ron Yi probably hadn't sided with the Bone Crushers, they actually might have helped them then. But it was probably because they saw the Bone Crushers as much of a threat as Wu Ling to the stockade. So they were like, nah. I guarantee that's probably why. They felt responsible for the death of Ron Yi's father. Also, the stockade was running out of food. They called it self-exile, but really, they brought many along to make a living outside. Made things easier for the rest. Where did they go after leaving Wu Ling? After I became a watch guard, Boss mentioned a company of armed caravan guards from Wu Ling, my masters probably. When did they decide to come back? I'm not sure, but the stockade kept in touch with my masters. Ron Yi fell and Wu Ling fought off a major attack. Any stockader would want to head home and check things out. But I never expected them to return so quickly. Can your masters kidnap Tianqi Zhuang from her office? I checked around. I don't see any records of my masters visiting the main pillar office. I know my boss. Even if they took her away by force, she would have left us a clue. But I found nothing. That's very frustrating. Great. We should move out quickly. Alright, let's head over there. Oh, whoa. Ah! I thought that was a path. It looks like a path. I'm drowning. Wait, that technically should be a path, but it's flooded? Can I cheat the system? Nah, let's go around them. Weird. That looks like I should be able to jump between, like, there's a spot to jump between, but we're just gonna go around. Alright, call raft. Through here, right? Yeah. Oh, we're going over there. I could have just fast traveled. I didn't realize I had already been over there. I thought I had been, but I wasn't sure. I might as well go the scenic route. They didn't give you the DPS arcane who can also chain enemies and rain lasers on them. I did see that in the explanation, but yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it, that attack wasn't available. They brought many along. That's an understatement, and you'll see why. Okay.
People say that the essence shall reveal itself. Is there something I missed?
I feel like they also have new voice lines after the update as well. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Like they have new voice lines after the update as well, because Jin didn't used to say that.
Now that I think about it, no outsider has ever set foot in a stockader's arena. You might be the first. Funny twist. Now I'm the outsider, while you, as Little Kitty's right hand, are practically one of them.
Oh wow, guess that's a good point, huh?
Ha! Look who dragged herself here. Almost thought you'd weasel out. Who's your masked friend?
Dark Man. I'm actually going to introduce myself as the proper one. Dark Mass, the right hand of the chief of the Queenbow Stockade.
What? The stockade's gates that wide open now? How much fight you got in you? You better not be a spy.
He can snap your bones with one finger. Enough talk. The raft. Now.
Not so fast. Outsiders must be blindfolded.
My eyes are already covered, aren't they?
It's the rule. The way to the arena is for disciples' eyes only.
Stupid rule.
Still a rule. It keeps things in line, and traitors like you in check.
Fine, I'll
Sorry
put
you
it
have
on.
to bear with this, Emmett.
Alright, here we go.
Someone inside will guide you.
Excuse me. Please, hold for a moment. I must inspect your weapons first. Big sister, good to see you well.
You are...
Remember? I'm that kid you saved from bullies. You taught me how to defend myself and brought me to the masters.
Oh, it's you. Did you ever master the last stage of Tumble Fist?
Regrettably, no. So I turned to weapons instead. Big sister, you promised to guide me back then, but you left so suddenly. Now that you're back, we can train together again.
Maybe don't call me Big Sister anymore. The title's from the past.
No. To me, you'll always be the big sister who frowned, but still took the time to fix my mistakes. Alright, inspection's complete. Big sister, I'll take you to the arena. This way, please.
There's quite a, I am already can tell there's quite a small little, I say small, it's probably pretty big. Quite a little settlement going on here in the background.
Big sister, Master has been sighing a lot lately. Always talking about the old days with you.
She hasn't changed.
My child, you've come. Look at you, all alone. But on this stage, mercy is a flaw. We will show me what you've learned.
Thus Master's found a projection.
Have you reached the stage? Keeping your master waiting is a poor habit. Step onto the stage, my child.
I was trying to aura farm while walking in, but it wants me to hurry up.
Remember our rule? Our fists know no regret.
Alright, bird lady.
To live or die is the reverse race. Hold on. Where are the other two?
We have our own plans. Now, we fight!
Quingbo hero, the master. Third lady.
Remember your first time on this stage? You forgot all four, got knocked down by Iron Killer again and again. But you refused to yield and won by fighting him into submission.
Yes, I remember that. Stop talking.
I've got years of things I've been wanting to tell.
Which one's the real heart?
The real one moves differently from the clones.
Use different. Wouldn't it be this one? No. Hold on. It's gotta be this one, yeah. Because this one's not moving. Yeah.
Clean move, and your control's way better now. Who would have thought you were once pure brute force? Remember that you went to the water wheel, bruising yourself just to break it?
All three look the same.
We wait. She can't keep this up for long.
You know, I love your obstinacy.
Wait. That one
During
looks like
your
over there, like
strength
it's
moved
away.
You quit so hard. Even proclamation.
That one.
I was worried.
Sir, shut up! Do not resist!
So, I lost to my own disciple. I'll admit it. You've surpassed me. You and Run Lin's little runt used to beat each other senseless. How are things between you now?
That kitty. I discipline her every day.
Well, my dear, remember pride is a blunt weapon. You've sharpened, but your final strikes were too brutish.
That's enough. Can we have the hostage back now?
You haven't beat the other two. Well, you know that, Mifu.
Not so fast. Forgiveness isn't won in a day. This was merely the first trial. Tomorrow, same hour, that fort will wait for you here.
If I win, there's gonna be another round against the O-Man, right? Fine. I'll be ready. My respects, Master.
Just go.
Let's go, Edmund.
Quite a little settlement. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, there's clearly, if they're disorganized or this well organized, they must be quite sizable compared to, maybe even almost the same size as Quingbo Stockade. If I had to guess, they must have taken 50% of the stockade.
Defeating Master isn't anything to celebrate.
Like, they're probably the same size.
The trials ahead will only get
So
harder.
the both of them together would be really pretty big, to be fair. I never knew you were so stubborn back then. I mean, I kind
Back
of
in the
guess.
stockade, all I thought about was fighting. If the Mina ran into the me then, we'd probably get into a scrap.
Yeah, your temper probably hasn't changed.
No more talk. Wuling's fate is in play. We cannot afford to lose.
That kick was pretty dope, and that's still. I like the way this played. Like I said, I do love the character arcs. They are just as good as the main story, in my opinion. And I can't wait to see Arcanes when that time comes. What's troubling you?
Nothing escapes your eyes. I'm worried about Wuling.
How did you go from Stocknader to Wuling Watchguard? Oh, wasn't it when she
After
challenged
the
me?
Masters left, no stockader could match me. Yet I had an oath, so I went to challenge Wuling.
This is when she fought Zhang Yi, I assume, and lost?
Wuling City was
Or
just a
Feng Yi?
construction
Call
site
her
at the
Zhang
time.
Yi. I'm
Not
combining
much
her
bigger
first
than a
and last
stockade.
name.
Zhuang was the lead Tianshi. She took me on.
Did you? I already know the answer to this, but I'm gonna be polite. Did you win? Oh.
No. We fought for a long time. I passed out first. When I came to, I learned that Ripathy had almost killed me. She was the one who saved me. So naturally, I asked for a round two. Tore my stitches and nearly died. She saved me again, then made me stay to recover. She told me that I could go at her again once I was better. Then she reminded me that my fists weren't just for fighting. They were for protecting. So I stayed long enough to become one of them. Now I throw punches to keep them safe.
That's a bond forged through fighting. You've done so much for her and Wu Ling. Well, both of these are pretty good.
Yeah. That Asian field between the stockade and Wuling always felt hollow to me. People just needed a push to drop it. All this reminiscence almost made me forget. Emin, can you do me a favor?
David.
I don't have time to patrol the city myself. Can you check on it so nothing slips through?
On it.
Right, thanks.
Check the situation at Wu Ling. Wait. Optional. Ask Mifu about her 3 masters. Now let's do that first. With Mifu. No, I'm just kidding. Mifu
Emin,
even did list. Yeah.
I'm trusting you to check on Woolen City for me.
What's your plan? My master and senior master fight in different ways. I must ready myself quickly. Also, I should find a tipster to update me about the stockade and find out where they're keeping the boss. Hopefully, I can free the boss without fighting my masters. Need to talk about something in min. Let's see. What's she like, your master who we just fought? You probably sensed her personality from her moves in them. When facing my master, focus on what she's doing, not what she's saying. When I mastered some basics, she kept her head aloof, and I thought I made a mistake. But then she turned around and rewarded me with an open chestnut. As for this fight, I think she's probably missed me all these years. She hid nothing from me. Your senior master seems concerned about you. Before I learned to fight, I used to play on his shoulders. He treated me like his own baby girl. Really spoiled me, he did. If the other masters got angry, he'd show up to defend me. That's kind of like how Ron Yi was with Tang Tang. But I'm not a baby girl anymore. Did you get along poorly with your Grandmaster? Grandmaster has always been like that. Brutal with his words, punches, and kicks. He raises disciples with loving, rock-hard fists. I think there's this ancient Yanese saying, weep more in training so you bleed less in fighting. I think that describes him well enough. He's not a kind person, but bad is not a word I'd use. After all, my Grandmaster taught me everything he knew. So as far as her fighting style, I bet you it comes from him. Alright, that should be everything. Be careful out there.
Just what
Please
I like.
Please look out for Wuling City, Inman. Alright, now I gotta go to Wuling real quick. I like that there's a teleport button near the main stories. It'll take you to the nearest teleport. Even together, they'll all still be father for Arcane. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Arcane, like I said, Arcane's like literal RX unit. That's why I keep comparing her as a joke to that, because that's what the RX Gundam series has always been like for anything that takes it on, or even multiple things that take it on.
Patrol route
Or
is just ahead.
socks.
Let me go take a look.
Right there?
Hmm?
Oh.
Why are so many Chanshu clustered there?
Oh, Edme. Glad to see you here.
What's going on? Why are you all
latest
here?
design failed again. Will I ever pass the assessment?
Anything wrong in
There
the
are
city?
new reports from the North Wuling exclusion zone, all forwarded to Tianqi Zhuang.
So this ain't... See, even this is making reference to where we're headed.
Speaking of Tianqi Zhuang, has she been working on something? Haven't seen her around lately.
The research is going fine. All approvals were cleared by her a few days back. No delays.
I haven't seen her for days either, but she had everything arranged well in advance. We just follow the plan.
She's always kept things organized. Hard for anyone to notice anything strange.
Smart. Oh, not bad. I'm on my way. I tried to glide again.
Bill, Admin, hot pot for one today?
Oh man, I remember now. I was supposed to get some hot pot and I never did. I'll just do it for my birthday month.
Last big news was Viceroy Dron and you came by for a stroll. A rare sight indeed.
Zhuang promised to come for noodles last time. Told me to start the pot. But the noodles went soggy and she never showed. What could have kept her?
Well, Tianshi Zhuang's always busy, but Captain Mei, that's not like her. She's a regular for my sweet rice cakes.
Well.
Yet she hasn't come by in
not
2
missing.
days.
We know where she is, but
And me, if you see them, please tell them to come by and visit when they have time.
Yes, please do. We'd appreciate it.
This is weird. Chanshu Zhuang's missing, and the city's doing fine.
what the heck?
Is that a stockader over there?
Psst, come with me. Inman, Mifu's spoken of you. I know she trusts you.
You are?
We can't talk here. Let's find somewhere more discreet.
You followed this person to a quiet corner of the residential area.
Alright, down to business.
Are you from
Yes.
the stockade?
Originally, Mifu caught me once, and after that, I ended up working as her informant.
Is this the one we beat the tar out of during that one mission? That'd be funny if this is him.
Today was our day to exchange information, but I can't find her.
She's fine. What's the matter?
I'm glad to hear she's alright.
You must have really enjoyed that beating. That's all I'll say.
Actually, nothing major. Just that things are likely back at the stockade.
Wait a second, where's
Heard
Tang
a lot
Tang
of
in all
folks
of
who are
this?
drifting outside
That's
have
a good
been
point
returning
too.
lately.
See, I wonder, because Inman just said something that's very interesting, right? I mean, I don't know if you've done this character arc, you probably have seen it already. But my brain's going to, do they really have Fang Yi? I mean, once again, like you said, I'm guaranteed none of them could hold her, right? No offense to her masters. I don't think they're strong enough to take on the League. I mean, they wouldn't take on Arcane either, but It's like, I'm pretty sure she'd body all three of them no matter what they could do. So my brain goes, I wonder if this is something different going on. If this is more for Mifu's sake, and that maybe Zhang Yi has gone along with, or Feng Yi has gone along with it in order to maybe help Mifu with something. I don't know. Because it is a little strange, isn't it, that the city is running perfectly, but yet somehow Feng Yi is missing. No one's totally noticed. Of course they noticed Mifu missing, because obviously Mifu is the captain of the guard. But isn't that strange? And those boots that she was talking to didn't seem like any of the boots of the masters that they were wearing. Almost like someone else came to talk to them. But I'm not sure yet.
However, I just saw a suspicious guy in the city. Seems to be from the stockade, but I didn't recognize him. I'll take you to him.
Yes, please. Let's go find out what this guy's shoes look like. 'Cause that's all we saw, where the shoes walk up behind Feng Yi and her turn around and look at him, and that's all it showed.
This way.
She didn't look surprised either. Oh, let me grab this. Like, she didn't look surprised either when she was, when she looked at him, almost like she was expecting it. Or them. I say him, can't tell from the shoes. So, them.
Can't risk being seen. Yeah. I'll leave this to you.
Wait, isn't that Mifu's senior master?
Oh, why is he here? Well, it definitely isn't him because he doesn't wear shoes.
Hey, you...
See, the fact that they're also talking to Inman right now, something, what's he reading? Is he trying to... Either he's reading something he's in...
Aren't you Mifu's friend? Come closer, and we can talk.
Why did you come here, big guy?
Don't worry. I bear no ill intentions. Nor do I seek trouble here.
See, for someone, this is also a thing. For a group that's seeking a blood feud and, like, trying to get revenge, seems pretty peaceful. Just saying. Especially compared to the way Ron Yi was handling this. Which, once again, explains why they never joined him. But, So what are you here for?
I just wanted to know how my disciple has been doing here.
Now, see, why would he care about that if it was truly about vengeance?
Did people here give her a hard time? Oh, does she have friends?
He definitely sees her as a daughter. Jiang Shizhuang saved Mifu's life and they're close. I'll go with that one, to kind of show what Zhuang is like.
She sounds kind. Guess our grudge against Wu Ling made us too quick to judge.
See, interesting to say that too. If you were that hateful of something and it was deeply rooted that hard into his heart, I don't think he'd respond like that.
If my child has found a boss here who sees her worth, then a huge weight can be lifted off of this old heart. Oh, what does she like to eat around here?
Sweet cakes. We heard that earlier.
Thank you for letting me know. She's never been good at taking care of herself. Once she's focused on training, she forgets to sleep, forgets to eat, every single time. No rest, no bite. How is she supposed to win a fight?
She's seem like you care a lot about her.
To secure victory, one must understand both self and foe. All right, the hour has come. Farewell.
Also, how do you get in here without being noticed? Dude is not exactly stealthy.
He's acting really strange.
Uh-oh, stream's being
What's
weird.
with all that stuff around him?
Oh, there we go. Maybe it's just my phone. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He acting pretty strange for this being about a blood feud. He's pretty calm, pretty caring, pretty like interested more in Mifu than in Fang Yi. If this was about the blood feud against Wu Ling, I mean, I get the understanding your foe as yourself to win a fight, but some ain't right. Exhibition tour, heroic defenders of Wu Ling. Mifu, the indomitable guardian of the Tianxi Pillar Array. I like that title. When a blight-tide, unprecedented scale surged towards Wu Ling City, an army of he was reading about her escapades. An army of Agaloyan landbreakers led by Neferif charged towards the Tianxi Pillar Array. There was a moment when the situation hung by a thread. If the enemy were to breach the defenses and enter the city, the results would have been disastrous. It was Mifu and her watchguards who held back wave after wave of relentless enemy charges. No one can abandon their posts, and the line held. Mifu's command kept them in formation and defeated every enemy assault. And when all her comrades were wounded and spent, Mifu charged into the battle alone and swung her fists. She was the Farian bulwark that held the attackers at bay. So long as she stands, so shall the array. The hard battle fought outside the city protected more than just the array. It kept our homes safe. Her undying devotion was the reason we were able to unite as one and unleash the victorious strike upon Neferif. Fates of Wu Ling's Vanguard Stars. Mifu, stalwart defender with Farian blood and a gentle soul. The name of the watchguard Captain Mifu naturally evokes great respect and trust amongst the people. She joined us when Wu Ling was nothing more than a construction site in the middle of the marshes. She has risen to become a pillar of our dependable watchguards. She is the sharpest lance of Wu Ling, and its most unbreakable shield. Whenever Mifu receives an alert raised by Tianxi surveying the land, by farmers conducting the spring sowing or an autumn harvest, or by traveling merchants on the road, she responds at once. She always shows up where she is needed most. Issues orders with serene calm, and eliminates every threat with quick efficiency. Mifu is not just a courageous watchguard, she is also an exemplary captain. The training field is where she instructs the watchguards to strike like lightning and to seize the foe like a thunderbolt. The avenues and streets are where she arbitrates with great wisdom. She has shown remarkable patience and decisiveness in handling the daily chores of the city management. Whether it is the disputes between Fengxing Avenue, storekeepers, or altercations between neighbors, Mifu has always resolved matters in a way that left everyone satisfied. Her presence is a symbol of peace in Wu Ling. The children look upon her dashing I forgot how to say this word, panache, with great admiration. I want to be strong and powerful like Miss Mifu when I grow up, they say. With her loyalty, courage, and wisdom, Mifu has truly won the heartfelt love of the entire city. Wu Ling City Bulletin Board regarding Mifu. We feel safe with Captain Mifu around. I can finally sleep at night. Aunt Wong. Thank you, Miss Mifu, for the Tangyo Baba. It's so sweet and yummy, little Belle. The Agaloy might have killed me if it weren't for Captain Mifu's timely rescue during the monitoring center disaster. I owe her my life. Yan Yi at Tianxi. Stop that excessive training if you're hurt. Please take some time off and rest properly, Physician Wu. Captain's busy all the time. Please don't wear yourself out. and leave some of the dispatch work to us, a fellow watchguardmen. Looters or burden beasts, it ain't matter. Captain Mifu is the one to call. She's the guardian of Wuling City. I knew why I liked her on my tape.
These are
that title says it all.
Achievements. So that's what Senior Master was reading.
Report to Mifu. Alright. Well. Like I said, it's pretty cool. Any things I didn't grab over here? Doesn't look like it. Closest teleport is there. Wait a second. Oh no, it's like also Wuling Special Forces and C will all be over there if they did. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Something. This seems, especially once again by the responses that the old Bull just gave us, this seems more like this was orchestrated from
two. To run into Senior Master.
You know,
I should tell Mifu about this.
It seems like it's an organized thing. Where these people really resort to kidnapping. See, even he's starting to see it. See the Inman's inner thought right there? These people do not seem like they just kidnapped someone out of nowhere for no reason. Oh.
Oh, you're back. How's the city?
Everything's fine, but I happened to run into Senior Master.
What was he doing in Wuling City?
He was asking around, he asked many questions about you.
He hasn't changed. Of the three masters, he cares most about his disciples and gets along best with everyone. I really don't want to throw a punch at him.
But it's about time.
Yeah. Let's head to the raft station.
Oh, we're already here. Okay, so this time it just teleported us there. That was convenient.
Senior Master knows me best. I wonder what techniques he's prepared.
I've never seen Mifu this worried before.
We're here.
You, and the masked one. You've got some skill. I'll give you that.
Wearing a mask makes you stronger, you know. All it takes is a blindfold to bring out your hidden potential. I'm gonna be such a smart ass in this, dude.
What? For real?
Wagging your tail now, huh? Weren't you so high and mighty yesterday?
Don't get cocky. Senior Master's ultimate technique is unbeatable. Same rule. Blindfold before you go.
I should say, you're only making me stronger. Especially since you kind of believe that for a second. Ooh. Yeah, is that also part of it over there? Like, there seems to be small, like, hidden... Yeah, look at that. I didn't realize it when we were passing it. Yeah, they're living out here on the back lakes and the back parts of the river. This is definitely not a small settlement. Yeah, and look, there's more people now. I'm going to say 50% of the stockade went with them. Back when this all happened. Can we talk to her? No. Yeah, look, more and more people are starting to show up. Hey, look, it's Tam King's disciples. They're over here doing the best thing they can do, doing some fishing. Yeah, look. It's funny also how more comfortable they seem now all of a sudden.
Wait, where's Senior Master? He was always the most punctual.
It's almost past the agreed time. Where is Senior Master?
By the stockade rules, if a party doesn't show up in time, they automatically lose the match.
We can't let Senior Master be dishonored. Big sister, we will fight in our master's stead.
Alright, hold on. So, alright. First one was there with missed Mifu greatly and wanted to spar with her, I assume. Second one is a no-show. They don't feel like they're trying to win this.
Our fists. No regret.
Very well. Let's begin. To live or die. It's the reverse race.
Yeah! Knock her to the ground!
And now look how many people are here.
Iron Shield. That's Senior Master's hardening technique. Breaking through them takes some skills.
No, we got this. Don't worry. Yeah, she won that really. That was way too easy.
Big sister, you're good. I admit defeat.
That was way too easy. Oh, way too easy. There's no way he's not gonna show up, right?
What a disgrace. My turn. Let's see how long you last against my gun.
Gun? What? Bro brought a gun?
For Senior Master's blasphemy technique.
That's a crossbow, sir. Not a gun.
What? Rockets are allowed here?
Oh, rocket. I didn't see a rocket.
No escape.
Okay, I won't hit. They're a little more annoying because the attacks are AoE based. Oh no, I have to do it in 7 seconds. Oh no. Oh, did I fail? Second. Oh, those are shooting tiny rockets. Those are not arrows. Maybe it is a gun. Oh.
What's all this nonsense?
Senior Master.
Stand aside, all of you.
Oh, God, the popping one. Like an undisciplined kid.
Senior Master.
My child, Mifu, are you tired? Want to take a break before we spar?
It's fine. Don't worry about me. Let's do this. Our fists know no regret!
So be it. To live or die is the river's ways.
Senior Master, I knew we were gonna have to fight him, but that's just, Isn't it interesting that he showed up late? Now the real fight begins. Ow.
Rockets again. At least I know what to do this time.
Look for an opening to break through his defense.
Oh.
Surrender now! Face your end.
That actually hurt. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Yeah, well, oh no, you don't. Okay, he's definitely a lot harder.
Stand
The rebellious phase. Ow. I've used all my heals though. This is definitely on my part.
Your end awaits.
That's just how it is.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Maybe it's time to let you go.
Oh, he dodged it. Whew, we did it. That was a little bit of a harder fight. Wolves are actually kind of hard to fight in general.
Thanks for going easy on me, Senior Master.
No need to thank me. My own skills fell short. I couldn't give you a reason to stay.
You came late on purpose, didn't you? So those disciples could give me a preview of your techniques. I knew it. You've always been this kind to me. Even back then.
That's a good point.
You pretended to lose just to give me confidence.
No one knows a master like their disciple. You see right through me.
See, once again, I just say no, bless you. Okay? Why would he actually do that when that's self-sabotage? Especially if this is truly about fighting your enemy and not about Mifu instead. This is about Mifu. This has nothing to do with Fang Yi. And someone say Vision? Yeah, we went by a couple of your disciples in the village campaign. Even if we didn't take out Ron Yi, he would have lost the majority of the stockades of desertion. Yeah, I agree. Probably would have came here. You see, this feels more like what the stockade probably represented originally. So that's how it was.
You've always been stubborn. Had I won, you'd have resented us forever. So I let myself lose, hoping you'd feel my care, and maybe come back.
This ain't about Fang Yi.
I heard this was a treat you liked. Care for a taste?
Huh? So you even bought something from Wu
You've
Ling.
endured much all these years, but now
This dude's not exactly unnoticeable.
can you not come back?
Senior Master, I appreciate your kindness, but the sweet rice cakes, after Zhuangfang Yi saved me, I ate them for 3 months straight. Then I quit for good. I still buy them every day, just for the skewers. The cakes go to the kids.
Oh.
We've drifted too far apart. There's no going back now.
Oh, it's actually kind of sad.
Told you, you old fool. She's not that child from years past anymore. Had to see for yourself, huh? Happy now?
Oh, what are you doing here? Didn't we agree that...
I came to see our beloved disciple, whom we gave everything to. Now turning against her masters for the sake of our enemy.
It was the Wulingers who saved me. Grandmaster, please stop treating Wuling as the enemy.
Huh. Wuling this, Wuling that. Fine. I'll give you a chance to show gratitude. Admit you were wrong. Renounce Wuling, and come back to us before tomorrow's match. Then I'll release Shuang.
Admit I was wrong? Renounce Wuling?
Is that a no? Then you must defeat me on the stage. But if you lose, you'll bear the consequences.
Ah, stubborn as always. You used to fight all the time. And even after all these years, nothing's changed.
Mifu, we should leave as well.
Sure. I need to find somewhere to clear my head.
Interesting. Oh, this is that place we found before. So now I might get to learn this place's secret a little bit, because this has all of them. This has Tang Tang on the wall, Ron Yi. I was trying to see, do I see Mifu in this? Not that I, oh wait, right here. Oh, I never noticed this at the bottom. Where with her with the three masters. Interesting. The wall is covered with drawings. The characters look quite familiar. Those in the middle look like Tang Tang and Ron Yi. Yeah, but that one, that's Mifu. Interesting.
And then...
Are you having second thoughts?
When I first started training, there were certain moves I just couldn't grasp. Both Senior Master and Master told me to give up. It was Grandmaster who insisted on teaching me.
Interesting.
It's because of him that I am who I am today. I know exactly how far I am from him. There's no way I could ever beat him.
See, now I'm starting to wonder. I think I know what this might be then.
It's been 10 years, but the old man's build has hardly changed. He never missed a session of training. The fighting schools outside Qingbo, be it in Long or UWST, nothing gets past his eyes. I've honed my moves for years. I hope I can actually win this time.
If you have chosen, I will always be on your side.
Thank you, Emma. I will do my best. But if the worst were to happen, you will have to look after the boss.
Knew she was gonna say that.
For now, I'd like to have some time alone.
I think I know what this might actually be. I don't think they have Feng Yi. Oh, what's this? Aha!
This is the right button. Hello? Dark Mask, can you hear me?
Chief?
Chief?
Dark Mask! How's your prep for tomorrow's match going?
How does she know that? I'm telling you, this ain't right. So she knows this is happening. Of course she would. Why would she not? But that makes it even more likely that they do not have Feng Yi. Because Tang Tang knows if they did, and they were going to actually hurt Feng Yi, that would get her stockade obliterated. So there's no way this is what it's supposed to be, what they're claiming it to be. There's no way.
How did you know about that?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Come on, I'm the chief of Qingbo Stockade. I'd be lost to not to know. Is that Matt woman next to you? Tell her to say something.
let's give her some space. She's caught between...
What? Did the mad woman trade her backbone for sweet rest cakes? If that walking lightning road finds out, she will explode!
She's with you, isn't she, Tang Tang? Feng Yi's with you. You're not good at keeping a secret, Tang Tang. You probably shouldn't have called him in like this.
Wait, you mean Tianxie Zhuang?
Yeah! This past few days she...
I knew it. This is not about Feng Yi. It's about Mifu. Feng Yi organized this. There's no way.
Tung seemed kind of...
Huh.
The stockade would be in huge trouble if anything happened to
Yeah.
Zhuang. Yet, she doesn't seem worried at all.
Yeah. They do not have Feng Yi. She's chilling out at the other part of the stockade, waiting for the results of whatever's happening. This was discussed. Huh. And once again, Bullman's not exactly stealthy. You gonna tell me he walked into Wuling City unscathed, unaffected, and no one noticed him and it didn't cause problems?
Could it be...
Oh! The Grove, now. Zhuang, you alright? You will come alone with no one else. And who are you? The Grove, alone. You'll know when you arrive. Not a word to Mifu, or you'll never see Feng Yi again, Be funny if that actually was her saying that about herself. I have a feeling. It's like this, nah. So is this to help Mifu fully become what she was meant to be?
But I must face it.
So now I'm wondering if they're doing this to help her. I wonder if Feng Yi wants her to consider that don't forget your past as well. The family that you came from as well. Because once again, it's like this part of the stockade seems like it has no care about Wuling at all. It's just pretending. And the fact that Tang Tang's not good at keeping a secret.
Excuse us for
there
the
he
delay.
is, Grandmaster.
So, you lured me here. What do you want?
Roar Lynn's little girl almost ruined everything for us.
Truth be told, we were only meant to teach you a lesson at first, but you've shown real courage and skill.
I knew it. This is a training session. This is to finish off Mifu's training. She never got to finish, I bet. I wonder if the Grand Master wants her to replace him.
And for that reason, you, the wild card, have to be dealt with before the final match.
He's telling him what's happening. Because he has to remove him from the problem.
Our intent. Decide for yourself how you'll handle things. Farewell.
So this is what it is. Seems I'll have to talk Mifu into this.
See, I guarantee you they talked with Feng Yi directly then. She's a part of this somehow. Day 4 before ascending to the arena. I recommend hiding behind Ember if Mifu find out. Yeah, probably.
I must find Mifu before she does something reckless. She's not here. I have to find her.
Ask about Mifu's whereabouts. Mifu, where are you? I thought hard about things yesterday. The hour got late, so I went to the arena first. I'll talk to you later. Oh. Heading over there. I do find that funny. It's like freaking Tang, man. But that shows me something else too. You realize that means if they're in that big of communication with each other, you realize that also means Tang's been talking to this side of the stockade for a while now. That means they probably came to her after everything happened.
Yo, why aren't you with Mifu this time? I thought you'd backed out. Most people would have. Everyone knows if Grandmaster makes a move, it's either death or a crippling injury.
I was out digging up some inside info.
What? Inside info? Can you fill me in?
This dude is so gullible. Yeah, no.
Just get on the raft.
No blindfold this time?
Courtesy from the masters. Huh. Wonder what they see in you.
It's also probably the fact that technically I am actually a part of the stockade, but now that the veil is lifted a little bit, and I know more than I should, it's like, yeah, just let him come in. Tang might have screwed some things up for them slightly, just for the surprise. That's why you don't tell Tang nothing. It's like that friend at the surprise birthday party. You don't tell them that it's a surprise birthday party because they'll end up accidentally spoiling it for the person whose birthday it is. And look, there she is. Alright, the fact she knows where this is also tells me everything.
Line up, everyone! No ticket, no
Are you really? Boss. Gee, what are you doing? Are you making money off this fight?
Buddy, you got a line up in back. If you've got a number, that's over there. Oh, Dirt Mask, you here? I've heard all about your heroic deeds.
Chief, what are you doing here?
The return of the Three Masters is a huge event for Stockade. As the chief, of course I have to oversee things.
Oh my goodness.
Plus,
Sly little
almost
cat.
everyone is here to watch the competition. So, it's a perfect chance to make some extra money.
Of course it is. No wonder you didn't want Mifu to give up the challenge.
Dirt Mask, you gotta give me full push for this.
I will. Seen her? She said she's heading over to the arena first.
Not really. Oh, wait, let me think. No, whenever she gets nervous before match, she hides in a corner by the arena. She's probably there now, 10 to 1. Dark Mask, keep your eyes sharp and find them, that woman. I need this match to happen.
So once again, you know where she hides in the arena when before a match. Not just this match, before any match she's nervous about. You've been here before. You little lying cat.
Oh, and remember to find me before the match. I will personally announce the beginning.
Of course. Also, let me break your brain. Chin and Arcane trained together in the YSTF. Somehow, obviously slacked. Oh, someone obviously slacked off. Oh, yeah. That's interesting. Well, I knew they trained together. I knew Arcane and Chin knew each other from the YSTF. Not all the details, but that's interesting. Well, little lying cat, man.
Quit staring. Make way for Dirt Mask. And don't forget to cheer for him later.
Dang, I swear. Also, the amount of people, once again, here, although some of them are probably from her stockade now as well, but still, her side of it. Now it makes me realize, I wonder if these two ever fully separated. They've probably been in contact with each other for a good minute now then. Since probably Ron Yi's fall, I would imagine. They probably made contact with her after Ron Yi went down. Smart little secluded area back here. Especially for meditating before battle. I'm not gonna walk all that way. That's a long walk if we do it slow. And make sure there's nothing over here to grab. No, not that I see.
It's you. This place isn't easy to find. Who told you I was here?
A lying little kitty. That's how I would answer. See?
That little kitty. Of course she'd know about this spot.
Also, arcane hearts are this strong, and she's not infected. That is actually pretty insane. Still nervous?
Nervous? You can call it that. I needed to clear my mind for the fight. This is the most peaceful place. Nothing about this feels right. It stinks.
After what I just saw Tank doing, I'm not gonna tell her that because I probably was told not to, but my brain's like, they definitely don't have Fang Yi, at least not forcibly. She's definitely a part of this somehow, willingly.
My boss got
Tank's
nabbed
making
without
money
putting
off
up
of
a
this
fight.
like a UFC fight.
Nobody in the city looks worried.
Yeah, see? See what I mean? Even you are starting to realize, wait a minute, something ain't right. It's like, once again, there's a silly cat outside making money on this like this is the UFC.
My masters left the stockade for a decade. How could they know the place better than me? Where are they hiding her? My tipster snooped everywhere. I made my rounds as well.
Unless your tipsters have been told to keep quiet. See, that's one thing. I think right now, sadly for her sake, this is why Farseer's right. If she finds out I'm also happen to mislead her now, well, I'm gonna get punched. I'm gonna need Ember to stand in the way.
I found nothing at all.
So what's your next course of action?
I usually let the boss do the decision making. I'm just the muscle throwing the punches.
See, I wonder if that's also what she's doing. See, now my brain's fully almost locked on. I think this is to teach Mifu how to be her own person. How to finally grow past all of the things she's been taught. And to become her own, in this case, decision maker. Because she's like she just said, usually the boss makes all the decisions. She probably did the same thing with her master. Just throwing all the punches. But I wonder if this is to help her grow into her own self and become a master of her own. That's what this feels like. I can help with the decision making, Mifu.
Thanks, Emin. Your
Get her
support is
started on it.
enough. I feel I can solo the entire Inlong Special Task Force right now.
Okay, my bias for Mifu is, I don't know if it's as much as the Eagles. Okay. Maybe most of it, Mifu, but I know one specific one. I don't know if that's true. Sorry to say that. I don't think your fist can do anything against a mega particle beam cannon. Maybe everyone else in the YSTF, which we just mentioned a minute ago, but probably not at least one. It's Tank. Capitalism is in her blood. Yeah, I know.
If it were some other problem, I really count on you to make the call. But this is about Wuling and Qinbo Stockade. I cannot force anyone else to decide.
Also, I wonder if this is Fang Yi also maybe prepping Mifu to take over Wuling at some point. Could be that too. Not because now that she's the go-between. Because if you think about it, Mifu is now where she sits. Let's look at it from a political perspective, right? Where she sits politically, she is both Qingbo Stockade and Wuling mashed up into one person. She has single-handedly made peace on both sides with the help of, obviously, the Endmen, but in her own right because she comes from both. And is part of both. So you can see this from Fang Yi's perspective. She'd be a great prospect to be the next leader of Wuling City. Maybe not to Mifu right now, but you know.
I will fight. I will face my Grandmaster. And even if I were to lose, my boss will be safe.
See? And I think that's what they want her to realize. You're not alone, Mifu. Fist bump. Yeah! Blake would have to ask the capital Sui Brad for that. Oh, mind steady, strength true, fist is one with the heaven and earth.
What does that mean?
Well, I guess you did lose your memory. How do you not speak their language when you spent so much time here? I imagine that disappeared with his memory.
Just a pre-battle chant Grandmaster taught me. Let's go. I'm ready to fight.
Also, how much time we spent around Tang Tang as well feels a little weird. We don't know some of the language by now. Here we go. Find Tang Tang. We gotta let the fight master know that the fight's about to begin. We gotta let, oh man, why did I forget his name? The one who runs UFC. I was trying to combine it with Tang Tang's name. Oh, why am I blanking? Oh, what's his name? Why did I went completely blank. I had it and then when it went right out the window. I hate when my brain does that. UFC. Wow. Tang Rogan. Yeah, Joe Rogan. Yeah, Tang Rogan. We gotta let Tang Rogan know the fight's about to begin. Look at all the money she got on that table.
Matches, last plans. The match is here, rage is here.
Tang
Place
Rogan.
your bets and take your stands.
Alright. Bruh.
Today's stars have arrived. Dark Mask, Woman, you two ready?
Yep.
I can't believe you're taking bets on boss and winning safety.
Hey, just don't say anything, Inman. Don't say anything.
Whoa, relax. Want me to spot your bet? Looks like a no for you, Woman. Dark Mask, how about you?
Don't answer that.
Dark Mask, good job.
Be quiet, you silly cat. You are not good at keeping secrets. Uh-huh.
What are you two talking about?
Nothing. She's just trying to get me to spend money.
You shouldn't be betting since you were about to fight. But you can let me bet for you.
What do the odds look like right
Most
now?
people are begging Grandmaster, but some have bet on this Woman.
Oh. Who's your money on?
Of course, I'm rooting for my friends. That includes you, Woman. You'd bet her not lose.
Wow, that would be lost a lot of money. You would definitely. Wait, this is a repeat of history. Wait a minute. Didn't she bet that she would beat Fang Yi originally? This is how she's trying to get her money back, isn't it? We'll make sure you rake it in today.
Endman, why are you getting pulled into her nonsense too?
No reason.
This isn't nonsense. Are you ready or not? If you want to fight, say the word. If not, we'll wait.
This is how she's gonna get her money back. Dana White, yeah. So Tang White, Dana Tang, or Tang, yeah, Dana White's the other one. Joe Rogan was just an announcer during that time. Dana White's the one I was thinking about. I've been summoned from sensing Sui Slander. She isn't a brat. She is a genius emotional manipulator. Oh, man. Alright. Optional walk around. Alright, hold on. I don't want to talk to him. I can actually place a bet. I'm doing it. Tang Tang pats her pockets and hints at you to place your bets. No. Trust us. All in on the Mifu and me. When Tang Tang takes a wad of tea creds off your hands, you obviously tell that Mifu has become a lot less nervous. Whoa! This made us have more physical strength. I made the right bet.
You've got this, Dark Mask. Give him a show.
Hey, you're all here.
We're here to
Chief's orders. Yeah, these are the ones from her side.
And to cheer you up, of course.
But why are you siding with her against our own masters?
Zip it. Chief's orders are to support Dark Mask. She must have her reasons. Just do what she says. All right. Point is, today we're rooting for you.
Bro. Where's the... I can't bring up the map. Alright, we talked to them. Who else can we talk to? I want to leave. I don't know what walking around is considered. Over here? Wait, is that... That's the big guy.
My child, have you really thought this through? You know that stubborn old man's temper. Once he loses it, he doesn't pull his punches. If you get hurt, or if anything goes wrong, then...
I'll try to do my best. Thank you for worrying about me, Senior Master.
You're just as stubborn as him. It's impossible to talk you out of it.
I think that's the point. Encouragement from close friends. Wow, that made me feel stronger. Oh, yeah, we need to go around talking to everybody. This is giving me stat boosts.
I can't believe that Fort left those openings for you on purpose. Actually, I shouldn't be surprised. We know how he is. Anyway, Grand Master will not go easy on you. You should understand what you're in for.
I do. Thank you, Master.
Yeah, resolve an attack. Is there anyone else to talk to? I don't see the Grandmaster to talk to him. Is there someone standing over there? No. I'll look around for a second since it's gonna let me. Okay, nothing up there. No collectibles or anything. Nothing's to grab. Or notes so far to read. Go to this side. That leads back over there. Just go back the other way, just in case it's considering me walking around like covering parts of the map. He's there. I don't see no one else to technically talk to. Is there anyone up here to talk to? Oh, informant.
Why are you here too?
I came to watch the match.
If something happens to me, pass all the intel to the admin afterward.
Nah, I only report to you. Now, go fight well.
Nice. Not even more benefits. Is there anyone back here hiding? No. Trying to think if there's anything else. I should probably. Alright, we're gonna take the chance of. Wait, hold on. Can I talk to these two? No. Oh, no, that's Tank. Let me go down here and see if it'll let me talk to anyone down here. Wasn't that lady that runs the gate down here? Aha.
Big sister, are you really going to fight Grandmaster? A lot of us are worried about you. Are there no other options?
Sorry. Maybe one day, I will show you all around Wulin City.
Dude, I mean
It's
the
about
go-between.
time.
There it is.
Let's find Town.
Mifu is no longer hesitant. We are fully empowered and in ultimate awakened mode. Let's go. Time for the fight. Dana Tang. Tang Dana. You don't sound to me Tosho and digital, huh? I learned the art of the digital sniff. I know the difference. Fazir, you don't sound to me, doesn't sound to me Tosho and digital made you learn something I like to call trauma. Sealy, after experiencing the hell, Sealy, after experiencing the hell that is Tosho, I smell rats from a mile away. You don't smell rats. What you smell from Sui is pure Thintel aura. I learned the art of the digital sniff. May the Thintel Lord bless your recovery, Fazir. Sure. Let's do this. Let's do this. Literally. Alright. I gotta try not to screw this up.
Huh? Bring your A-game, leader. Show everyone what you're capable of.
Grandmaster has arrived!
Here we go.
Go on. I'll stand with you till we win this.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm gonna.
welcome to today's
This is literally like a UFC walkout scene.
This
Dana
is not just a match between Master and Disciple. It's a contest between Wulin and
Or also Chain Rogan, because he was also an announcer. Either works. Maybe a bit of both, technically, if you think about it. We're literally walking out like a fighter. Let's do this. Just slapping our what's it called together, our gloves. Boom, boom.
My fist is for those I must protect.
Literally ran up those stairs like someone entering the octagon too. Is this thing actually shaped like an octagon? It is. Isn't that ironic? Oh no. Oh no. No. Don't give her a loudspeaker. She's already loud enough.
And he's opponent, a Wulin watchguard, also our own acquaintance, Mifu! And beside her, a true friend of ours, Darkmask! Go,
Give it all you got! You got this! Darkmask!
Will the old legend and old wrongs? Or will the gunfighter start a new era? Let's
See that? Isn't that ironic? Alright!
You came, after all.
Because I had to. Grandmaster, our fits know no regret.
Good. He actually showed my sword this time.
Oi! What are you playing?
To settle this score, you must get past them first. Only then will you earn the right to challenge me.
Alright. Will do. Huh? QVTV, what the frick?
There's so much.
No way.
Now outnumbered.
I called it.
Let's see how she fights back.
Bruh, what are you doing?
No need for Grandmaster to step in. Yeah, let us handle her from the stockade.
Round 3, Queenbow Heroes and Goodfellows is what they're called. Wow.
Very well. Tiebreaker. Wave Striker. You're the youngest. Step forward and test your big sister's moves.
Yes, Grandmaster!
Only 2 at a time. Give me 10 at once. Come on! Hey!
Crystallize! How long has it been since you left here? Let us witness your skills. Thunder leg. Unleash the strength you gain. Crossing bolt. And your claw. Show what you got. Get in there too.
Please, don't crush me!
Zip it! This is the fight. Lose, you pay! Is that all? Haven't even warmed up!
Oh, okay. Still not done, huh?
Not the real challenge, among you.
Traitor! Don't you dare look down to the Stockade's martial arts!
You first. What? Oh. Oh. Unleash the fist of no regrets. Take that! None of you know how to fight! That was some aura farming she was doing right there, leaning up against that sword like that. Oh, damn.
Impressive! You've even developed a style of your own. In talent, resolve, and insight. You remain the disciple most worthy of the Stockade's legacy. Before I make my move, this is your last chance to choose. Will you concede and come with us? Or will you stake Shuang's life on this reckless, hopeless gamble you've clung to for so long?
Grandmaster, you know what I can't stand. Threats, compromise, begging and apologizing against my will. As long as I can still raise my fist, I will never submit. For boss, and for myself, I must challenge you today.
I was right about you. As stubborn and unyielding as I am. Then, make your move.
Forgive me, Grandmaster.
Hold on. He's not your opponent.
Uh-oh.
You've been through a lot these past few days,
I bloody
Mifu.
knew it. Oh no. Oh no, I knew it.
Boss? It's really you?
Oh man, told you. Oh no, I called it.
Thank you for your help. Esteemed masters, now do you see Mifu's resolve?
Holy crud, I knew it.
Tianxi Zhuang, you were right. Mi Fu has chosen her own way, alongside worthy allies and guided by unwavering resolve. We can only offer our respect and sincere.
I don't know if I'd rather fight this old man.
As for the old grudges between us and Wu Ling, let them be settled here and now. If the young ones can move past this, what fools we would be to cling to bitterness. Let's not let old quarrels dictate our lives.
See, this is what Ron Yi should have realized. Damn. Kinda feel sad for Ron Yi now. That's why they weren't with him.
But do not forget your promise to me. I'm trusting you to follow through.
What is this all about?
We're gonna have to fight her.
Mifu. Let me recall how you were when we first met. You strode from the Straggler's Grove, fearless as the wind, and issued your challenge to me with a shout. I never saved you expecting anything in return. Yet you joined Wu Ling and stood in our defense with your own fists. Through all these years, your actions have said more than any thanks ever could. If I'm honest, I have long awaited this opportunity. I will stand for Wu Ling, and you for Qingbo Stockade. We shall settle everything in a fair fight, not with hate, but with honor. Mifu.
Oh boy.
Our fists know no regret.
Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay, it's a cutscene. Okay, I was gonna say, please don't make me do this. Oh, this is dope. Woo! Woo! Come on, me, focus. Oh, man.
It's the river's way.
Go. Yo, this song. Oh, embrace the lion versus the dragon. Yo, seems a bit overpowered though. Yo, bro. Bro, that was amazing. Yeah, I like this one better. Camille's story was cool, but this ended way better. Camille's story kind of left you wanting a little bit. And like you wanted to see the clash between him and his brother. This was way better. That was awesome.
Haven't had so much fun in ages. Boss's Leifa is really something. I admit defeat to her Thunder Arts.
So you did lose again. I mean, poor Tank lost more money.
And I was worried that the stupid field would keep messing with our generation.
Nice.
This conclusion
I mean, it's hard to beat.
seems like a smart way to end it.
Beat what she threw at you anyway. It's like she went full like super dragon mode, so it's like it seems a bit unfair. I've seen what it does.
Thinking back. No wonder this entire incident stemmed from the start. Turns out everyone's here. Oh yeah. Boss might look well-behaved and friendly, but she's got a devilish mind. She probably sold a setup to my masters.
I think that's exactly what it was. I don't think they did that. I think she called them there to discuss that. I don't think they came to her. I think she went to them. I kind of called that when I started noticing things didn't seem right. I'm gonna get punched.
Chat me in the dark, like I'm some outsider.
Joshi Wong just wanted to fulfill a wish for you. I mean, both are true. I'm gonna go with the top one.
Why wouldn't they tell me? Because I'm too dense to play alone? How does everyone see me? A mad woman?
Maybe a little. No, of course not.
I'm okay. Girls gotta complain. And they're still fame and boss. What can I say? Good thing I got to throw hands with every one of those old stubborn heads and boss. Work out most of the anger.
To make you more refined and controlled. Like I said, I think that was a training, almost a training method to prepare her for her future that maybe Fang Yi sees.
But even the little kitty was in on it.
That, yeah.
Playing me for a fool and
Wow.
took a chance to pull some sneaky stunts.
Uh-huh. Neither side lost, or neither side won, so she lost a lot of months. Bro, again.
Serves that little furball, right?
Right. She's gonna be trying to get you again, Mifu. Only Mifu did, so. Last I checked, Arknight didn't fight in it. See, Celia, I made the right gamble. Hey, that was a good, cool little fight, though. Uh-oh.
Administrator.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna get punished. Remember? Remember?
So you already knew everything that night, but you still chose to lie to me with the rest of them?
Oh.
This is like if you piss off Tifa. This is,
Hope you've been training. Because I'm challenging you next.
Uh-oh.
Wait!
Knew that was coming. I think my body was lying on the ground back there. Apologies for putting you through this, Administrator. If you told me earlier, we could have come up with something better. Getting beat up by Mifu is not fun. I knew it, she beat me up. Did that actually happen? You have my most sincere apologies, Ender. If you still feel upset, I shall bring her to Dijon and make her apologize in person. It's okay, I'm alright. Hurting her was quite fun, actually. But it hurt a lot. And then I shall, on behalf of Mifu, thank you for the understanding. What did you promise? So, what promise did you make to earn the Master's trust? Peace, stability, and legacy. Knew it. Hold on, I gotta wait for the finish and then I'll go up and read it. Wow, that's a lot. Hold on. I gotta go back up and read all this. Holy crap. Alright, hold on. Peace, stability, and legacy. They were away from home for many years and encountered all sorts of people. It gave them a better understanding on how to treat their neighbors and deal with hateful feuds. Knew it. They were way too calm. Especially when you compare it to what happened with Ron Yi. They were definitely not there for a blood feud. 10 years have passed. Even the blighted waters have given way to farms. Leaves have fallen and returned to dirt. Mistakes from the past must be atoned. It is the only way to mend the cracks between Wuling City and Qingbo Stockade. like that underground rift. Tang Tang has vouched for them. Those who still want to make a living with their fighting skills can help patrol the region of Wuling. Wow, I knew it. To make it safer. That's how he already was working for Wuling when we saw him. The big bull. Why do you think he was able? This is what made me start really questioning it. How come there was no scruff with him just walking around Wuling like that? He was able to go even and buy sweet rice cakes with no fuss. That said a lot. Plus, also, the fact the city wasn't in turmoil and Fang Yi somehow was missing. There wasn't an RX Eagle blowing up everything. It's like, it definitely wasn't exactly what it seemed to be in the beginning. The others can stay at the Sky King Flats and contribute to the development of Stockade. With your support and that of Enfield Industries, it has become a perfect place to accommodate the returning folks. What do you think? You got it all planned out as always. We have it planned out and very early on. Alright, I guess Perlica will be happy when she hears about this. Then that will be our decision in the... Well... Fistful of Reflections. Read through Chapter 1. Another 600 orbitals. Mission complete. That was awesome. Bravely breach the hostile winds. Return to Dashong and talk to Fang Yi. Oh yeah, that's the main mission. Bro. That was dope. That definitely has to be probably so far. I mean, just like detail-wise in the way the cutscenes played out, Surtur's was more like Surtur's my other favorite, but hers is tied to the main story more. Now, all of them do, but some more than others. Just like Arcane's will tie to the main story more. I do think Arcane's is going to take the cake and be the best one, probably. But man, Camille's was good, but I was left wanting in Camille's. Like, it was a cool story, and I liked the vampire setup and how they handled the lore with it, the way the conversation went between the two of them, and everything that happened there. But that one, I was half expecting to fight the brother at the end of that. But we didn't get to do that, or even see it happen. So there's probably going to be a part 2 to that one. So that one's kind of... It's only less good compared to Mifu's because it didn't come to a proper climactic end. It still has more to go. Whereas Mifu's, that fight scene and that song between her and Fang Yi, that was freaking awesome. Let's see, the future is me taking the leak on... The future is me taking the leak on Leaky Adventures, so Mifu naturally has to take over. Arnott, if we saw Leak fighting Arcane in that arena...
You know, I've seen other Hongshan Swordmancers. Everyone seems to...
See, no offense to Mifu, once again, I feel like Arcane's the only one who could probably directly fight...
on the will, not
fight
Fang
Yi.
Being one with the blade
I don't know
is far
enough
more
about
important
the
than drilling
idol
a move
girl,
over and over.
Proxy. I don't know enough about her, but as far as what I've seen with Arcane already, and what I saw in that character trial that we did, and with her fighting Blue Boy single-handedly until she escaped and got out of there, even though he escaped too, she's 100% way closer to me to Fang Yi's power, if not almost the same, or maybe slightly higher. I don't know about higher. I don't want to guarantee that. Definitely strong enough that she would be the only one in Wuling that could probably beat the Leak in a straight-up fight. At least has the chance to. Whereas Mifu's strong, but she's not strong enough yet to beat the Leak in her own game, right? As shown to the fact that neither won. But it sounds like that Mifu conceded the fight, even though they probably could have fought for a long time. But as I thought, that was for Mifu's purposes. That was to help Mifu grow into her new roles and things that she will be probably doing for the city in the Leak's absence as things go on. Because if you think about it, if Fang Yi's going to be heading with us to the exclusion zone and to the north for the next major story, this means that who's running the city, right? So you could argue maybe that was why she was getting Mifu ready. So I'm kind of glad I did that story before the main story, because now it kind of makes sense why Fei Yi feels like she can do other things now, where she's not just the only one running the city. So he is stronger than both combined lore-wise. That makes sense. Yeah, we'd all be dead, 100%. Also, I would assume Camille's story is a setup to Seska. I think it is too, with Char being the antagonist. They've even set up a pseudo-sarcasm royal court. I do think that's what we're going to see. I mean, we could see Char be a part of the main story somewhere in the future with the way that was set up. Maybe he's meant to be something bigger, which is why we didn't see him fight Char yet. So, for Camille's story. That's why I think Camille's story is only a slightly lesser tier than Mifu's, because it hasn't finished yet. It didn't come to a proper head yet. So we're going to see way more of that. And I do think I'm going to enjoy that story quite well as well. I like all of them. This is, once again, like I said in the last episode, the character arc stories are as good as the main story. You know how hard that is to do in most games? This shows how much love, and this is why I think Arknights is my favorite free-to-play. This shows how much love the developers of Arknights have for their characters in general. Any of them. From big to small. Because most games, they kind of tend to ignore the weaker ones. And I'm not saying Mifu's weak, but ignore or Camille. But it's like, ignore the weaker ones for like bigger story setups and kind of make them kind of good, but kind of drab, right? Whereas in this case, they all feel freaking amazing. Even when they're shorter and don't always kind of peak to a climax yet. It's like, I love Arknights. I really do. This is why I prefer it over NTE. Now, I do like NTE's little side stuff you can do and GTA stuff, which is fun. But I do think it's also suffering, this is not a story, what I'm about to say. I do think it's suffering from the fact for it being such a big multiplayer-esque game, or like multiplayer-esque game, there's not enough you can do with friends in that game. There is some PvP, not much, but there's also hardly no PvE, which is its bigger problem in my opinion. There's only the ping pong heist, the mahjong table, and even the Tetris one is, I mean, you're sure you can do it with friends, but we couldn't actually play it because we needed a random to play with us or another person to join. Like, we would have needed, like, James to be there so we could have fully had a full lobby to play the Tetris game. Which once we finally get together and James can play it, well, no, he can't play it because of region lock. That's another thing, the other issue, in my opinion, with NTE that's holding it back is I can't play with all my friends, only select few, like Farseer and Sealy. If I wanted to play with James and Tim King, that'd be impossible. I'd have to switch servers, and then I have to start from the beginning again. Because when you switch servers, you start from level 1 again. Kind of like in Power World. But in Power World, it makes more sense because you can kind of cheat the system and grow a lot faster. You can have your friends help you build your stuff up like I'm doing for Gem. Whereas in NTE, you can't really do that. So I'd have to do all the stuff I've already done all over again. Just to do some stuff with Tam King and James. And once again, there's still not a lot of choices. That D&D thing, which we still haven't got to check out yet, it's only single player. I wholeheartedly think that should have been a multiplayer co-op thing. For you to play with your friends as well. It seems like they're just not capitalizing, in my opinion, enough on NTE for me to warrant it being better. No matter what people think on that. So. Then we can probably see Mudrock's convener. Mud? She will completely kick Ember to the curb. Mud does all that Ember does, but better in the OG. She regenerates a 3-stack shield that makes her counter and heal massively difference in the shield can soak any damage just once. That sounds pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds like a cool tank. But I do really love Arknights. I think it's really amazing. So tomorrow's episode, because I don't want to wait too long to start like we did yesterday, and I still got to eat in between episodes, I'm going to go ahead and end it after what we just did with Mifu. We're going to end today's episode of Arknights on that one. So that way it gives me enough time to get some food and then jump on Power World for our next episode of that. So we're going to leave it on Mifu's story today. We are tomorrow, however, let me double check my missions. We are tomorrow, however, we're gonna look at this real quick first tomorrow, and then we're gonna jump into the main story. We're gonna do this one first, though, just to see what it is. Because this unlocks a series of purification nodes and new energy alluviums for me, and it might help me get some more resources and things like that I'm not able to get this easy. So we're going to check out that first, and then we're going to go into the main story again. To start unlocking all the different prerequisites. Plus some of the events, once again, I'm pretty sure I've locked again. Because I'm behind. Oops, I did the wrong thing. I think some of these are locking me out of... Oh, also, look at what my scratch card was today. This was my scratch card today when I scratched it off at the beginning of the stream. Look at what all I got. That gave me 800. I don't know if it was supposed to do that on purpose and everyone got that. Y'all have to let me know. Or did I get like 6-star blessed with that scratch card? Who knows? And of course tomorrow we get our final ticket to make it 10 free, our first 10 pull free for the Eagles Landing. And then this, yeah. So I have to do story again. Yeah, see? I need to do the story that we're on in order to access Gaze Towards the Northern Exclusion Zone event to get the orbitals from that. And then I'm pretty sure this one... Well, no, this one's just prerequisite. This one we might be able to technically do right now, but I'm going to have 9 days... Oh, no, that's a permanent event. And since this one's a permanent event, this one I'm not going to rush. We're going to use it to get orbitals, but we're going to wait till we do some of the story first. Just because this is a new permanent activity for us to get stuff from. So. And then, of course, this sadly isn't going to do me too much good because I don't know too many people who don't play Arknight and haven't been around for a while besides Tempting. So, and I already did the character trial at the beginning of the episode for the Eagle. That's how I realized how strong she is. I 100% am getting this character. We must have this character. Just as much as I got from Mifu. Mifu we got lucky with, and we're hopefully getting lucky with her. Not too lucky, though. Because hopefully we don't get her on the first 10 pull so I can get some arsenal tickets so I don't have to pay as much for weapons. But yeah. But yeah, we're going to be working on the main story and stuff tomorrow. It's normal, you can get a max of 4 of them scratch alls off. She's a gargoyle Sarkazard now? Ooh. Okay, that does make me very interested. Downside, any damage can break the shield. Upside, it doesn't matter how much damage that shield takes. So an attack of 1 will break it the same way an attack of 1 trillion does. So that makes sense. That's why you want to try to save it and time it for something that's going to do a lot of damage. Sent Mudrock to you, not okay. Let me check. Let's take a quick look at this, what Mercy you're sent real quick. Oh. She got that sister battle set up. It looks a lot more like, I mean, just from the picture at least, a little bit more softer than what Ember kind of portrays, but interesting design around her with all the apples and stuff. What's that in there? It's like a little box. Oh, is that a hammer? Does she have a hammer? Well, James would definitely like her too if she has a hammer. She does look really cool. I definitely would have her on the team. She wields a giant sledgehammer. I thought so. I thought that's what that was. Mudbud in OG is a juggernaut of the defender class. She can't be healed externally, only via her own shield breaks. Her skin is practically bulletproof. Oh, she's like a female Colossus from X-Men. That's really cool. Yeah, we definitely would have to try to get her if she comes to Enfield. 100%. 100%. She sounds really awesome. But alright, let me check my other stuff here, make sure I don't. Oh yeah, let me look at the gear assembly. I want to look at that gear I got. Gear assembly, oh yeah, we need to read the new setup now. With the way they have it now. Gear assembly lets you assemble gold quality gear. Equip your operators with such gear to significantly boost their combat capabilities. Press square to open the switch all technique screen. In addition to default techniques, gold quality gear can be switched to newly added assembly techniques that use different gear components. Use this to bulk switch the assembly techniques of all gold quality gear. Each technique is only compatible with older techniques. Pyrolite technique, Headonite technique, Pyrolite technique. Oh, okay. So this is like had the way to like be able to build the different armors without having to have Headonite and all that, I assume. Use this to bulk switch the assembly techniques of all gold gears is only compatible. The new assembly technique added in the current version update costs 99% less stock bills. The latest technique is also compatible with all lower tier assembly techniques from past versions. Gear assembly switch all technique screen. In addition to the default technique, gold quality gear can be switched to newly added assembly techniques that use different gear components. Use the switch all techniques screen to bulk switch the assembly techniques of all gold gear. Each technique is only compatible with older techniques. The assembly technique of gold quality gear can be individually switched. The new assembly technique added in the current version costs 99% less stock bills. The latest technique is also compatible with the older gear assemblies. Okay, there's a prerequisite to this. I have to complete the story for it. Stubbornly lingers the setting sun. Okay. So that's why we need to do the story to unlock more stuff. Interesting. That's really cool. Gives the players different ways to build different things and still keep up with the game. This is for people who don't have, so they don't have to go all the way through Valley 4. So this is her. This is the gear I got for completing the character trial with the Eagle. 3-piece set. Wearer gains damage dealt plus 20% for all types of damage. 10% damage reduction against all types of damage and ultimate. Wow. Oh my goodness. And this can be made with Zeronite. Wow. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. Oh, I see. They also marked them at the top left now. This has got the default technique. Oh, okay. I see how they did this. It's weird. Some of the armor went away. That must be for scaling purposes to get people into the game faster. So they don't have to go for the older stuff. Very interesting. Very interesting. Alright, let's log to the main screen then.
Arknights.
Let's see, Blemishine can heal her. saved me multiple times in my early days of Arknights. Sealy, I think, Orapathy killed Mud by infield time. Her infection was bad. So I wonder if can she be brought back, I wonder. Does the user being infected dying count? Can they still be brought through or no? Or is it because she died before infield's time? Does that sadly make her exempt from the rule? That is interesting. I like the changes they've made to infield to make it more accessible and things like that. That's really cool. You keep forgetting that any operation diagnosed with Originium are recorded in symbols. She can. Surtur was less infected than her. Okay. I just didn't know if dying had anything to do with it either. Like, because she died before the tech was created, right? Possibly. But that's good to know, so any of them. So she definitely can show up. For a version of her cat. Because it's like a simulated data, basically. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Well, this has been another good episode of Arknights Endfield. I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna get me some food, so I can, cause I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat some of my stir fry, cause it's the oldest leftovers I have in there. From the Chinese restaurant that we go to. I'm gonna put some of my homemade coleslaw with it if it's not gone bad by now. I'll have to see. But any sarcasm in OG can. Okay. That's good to know. But GG, y'all, Tim King said, you see, Originium is a hyper-advanced metaphysical storage device, so it only needs to be present in your body for you to be recorded. Doesn't matter if someone cursed you or cured you oh, okay, so as long as they were infected even once, their data was recorded. Interesting. 99.9% of all sarcasm in OG were infected. Oh, so literally almost the entire sarcasm species can come over. That's interesting. And anyways, but I hope y'all all enjoyed watching tonight's stream for Arknights Endfield. We're going to be doing, after I get some food in me, take a short break. It might be about an hour to 2 hours. It depends on my mom, and if she's still busy. If she's too busy for me to eat right now, we might go ahead and do Power World. But the problem is, if I do Power World before eating, I have to end it a lot earlier. So I'm gonna take the time to wait, give her time to be able to help me and get some food, and then I'm gonna eat, and then we're gonna get on Power World immediately after I eat. Start the next episode of Power World as well. But man, this has been an awesome episode of Arknights Endfield. I deeply enjoyed the story. Plus that UFC-like ending that was pretty cool. Like I said, I'm not as big a fan as my brother. I keep mentioning Blue on the stream that he's popped in a couple of times. AKA I'm gonna call him Dante. He was more of a fan of UFC than even I am, by a lot. But I did love me some UFC. I did enjoy watching it. So that was quite amazing, that little end right there. Plus that cutscene fight was really well done. They definitely do really good with their cutscenes and their animations. I definitely, like I said, I really do love Arknights Endfield. I really do. So, I mean, the entire purpose of Originium was to save the data to prevent that information from being erased conceptually by the observers. So you want to save anything from its first encounter. They're not short on sarcasm, weak fingers. Clearly not. But alright then. I want to give a big shout out to Farseer and Sir Sealy, my moderators, for joining in tonight. Massive shout out to Temp King for joining in the chat, and everyone watching in the background. And also Temp King and everyone watching, for everyone out there, of course Sealy, you as well. Once I join in on Power World and I start the party, up, feel free to join in whenever you can if you want to join in for tonight's Power World episode and continue as well. Like I said, it'll be about an hour, 2 hours at worst. So 4:45 to 5:50 to 5:45, around 6 o'clock at the latest is when we're going to start. Because I should definitely have eaten food way before then. It probably might not even take that long. If she's ready now, then it's only going to take me like 10 minutes to warm up the food. Then I eat, be done, and be on here. So that would be like only 30 minutes to 45 minutes at best. So that depends on everything now. So, but I'm going to give it 2 hours safely of a window just to be safe. But like I said, hope y'all all enjoyed another episode of Arknights Endfield. Tomorrow we're going to be doing the main story again and getting back into the main story. I'm taking my physical team and slamming all of what stands before us. The Fists of Power. The Guardian Fists of Wuling. I do like that they use that title a lot. But anyway, by Arknight, and I will say, if Mud returns, Ember suffers because Mud is stealing that physical tank slot. I do agree, if she's as good as Seely said, stat-wise, and the way her skills work, and they keep that, or keep something even close to that, how she works, yeah, she might end up being on Ember's slot again, but we'll see. Still, Mud will rob everything that makes Ember her. Not to mention, Mud will also be doing physical weakness type stuff. Ooh, yeah, that's hard to ignore. That would be, who would be supremely busted. Yeah, that's hard to ignore. I'm not gonna even front on that. By our night, if Girl returns, Ember Ember still suffers because Holy Paladin Uma. Yeah, that also intrigues me. But it also depends on the element of the Holy Paladin Uma, if she's physical or not. Clearly, Mud's definitely stealing the physical slot. Like, she would definitely end up on Mifu's team if she's giving this physical. Basically, for this game, that'd be physical susceptibility. That's very hard to ignore for me with Mifu's team. So, but I don't know enough. I don't know much about the Holy Paladin Uma Neural as far as stats. So, and see, Neural has light elements, so probably fire. So she would be more based for fire. She might give me a tank if she can give proper fire ignition. She might go on Surtur's team as the support. Don't know. I don't really have a good support for Surtur's team other than technically switching Arcane to support. But Arcane's going to be DPS for that team. I'm going to make Arcane support for the Nature team and my other teams that she's going to be on. But my Fire team, it's going to be all about DPS. So I still don't really have a good Fire support character. At least not overall. So, since Arcane's going to be DPS in that slot to help kind of maximize damage. So, she also has an aggro mechanic, if I remember. Juggernaut's class types and such get targeted more, I believe. Neural's a DPS, a dealer, so Fire Arcane. Neural is a DPS and a dealer, so yeah. So interesting. So that would make that team supremely broken if she came there, if Neural came to this game for the Fire team. And then Mud sounds like she'd be put in my physical team where Ember currently is. So, but I hope y'all all enjoyed watching, aka Mudrock. But I hope y'all all enjoyed watching tonight's stream of Arknights Endfield, just in case I don't see you in our Power World episode here, and in at most an hour to 2 hours, at most. Could be way earlier than that, but if I don't get to see any of y'all for everyone watching in the background in the Power World episode, hope y'all enjoyed our Arknights Endfield episode. This is a really good one. I can't wait to get back into the main story and let my theory brain explode again in tomorrow's episode, so. Now, tomorrow's episode will be later, which is why we might not get a Power World episode tomorrow. Because I've got to go run some errands tomorrow. I've got to go fax some papers for my bus thing. I've got to go to Best Buy, set up because I didn't get to do it today. That's why we were able to start at lunch. I gotta go to Best Buy and set up my appointment for my computer to have them look at it. See what they can do for it. Like I said, if it can't be fixed, I'm gonna give it to my church since I'm gonna be trying to get a new one anyways. It's too expensive to upgrade it, so might as well just buy a new one and let that one become my streaming computer for the stream for church. So, so I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow. So Arknights episode will be later in the day tomorrow, which means most likely Power World will either be really late that tomorrow, or we'll have to save it for the day after. So, let's see. Need my sniper class to fire Bubba's Sacred Heart Pistol alone. What the damn was there? We told you what it was already, Sealy. It's the ultimate penetration bullet. That's all. It's all good. The nicest way to put it. It's the ultimate round of all rounds. You keep saying it, and it confounds me, which triggers me. That's the point. But why, Bubba? No, only you do. Only you understand. Your Sealy mind is still too apprentice level in the ways of certain things to understand. But eventually, Sealy, you will know. You will understand. But anyway, peace and love. But peace and love, everyone. I hope y'all all watched tonight's episode. Sealy, y'all are just weird ones. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed watching tonight's stream. And until next time, or until the next episode of Power World, or if you don't get to see that, until next episode of Arknights for everyone watching, I will see you all in our next one. Bye, everyone. Bye.